Alrighty then, chat room. It's Thursday. We're back on a Thursday. You know what it is. It's Real Graps. It's issue 78. As per usual, I am your host, Gardy, and I am joined by Tux. And we will take you through the week in wrestling. And I have fucking had it with AEW, man. I fucking had it with these niggas. But first, let's hop into some news real quick. We did watch the Night of Champions shit. I didn't write anything down because I told you we were done. You know what's crazy? Shizzy was like, "Hey man, you watching the shit?" I said, "Sure, man. For you, we will watch it." Nigga, I watched that whole pay-per-view. That guy did not fucking show up. we sat there, watched that whole funky ass pay-per-view, and this nigga didn't even show up.
I mean, did you guys have fun?
Fuck you, man. Did we have fun? No, we didn't have no fucking fun.
Oh.
I watched Jey Uso miss another fucking super kick that should have been dead on, bro.
Oh, chill on Big Goose, bro.
Fam, all he had to do was kick Oba in the fucking back of his head. He missed that. Oba is seated, by the way. Seated, not moving. It's not even like the Otis one, where he had to catch him like mid-fucking worm or whatever. Nigga, Oba is seated, like, just sat down, normally, not moving. And this nigga missed a super kick.
What do you expect from a Saturday WrestleMania nigga?
What the fuck ever, man. This is Mary and Joseph.
Why do you think he's on Saturday?
They are actively discussing having Gunther kill Nick Aldis. What the fuck are we doing?
Now that one's funny as fuck, I'm not gonna lie. It's actually pretty funny.
Look what the fuck is happening, man. So there was an injury scare on last night's Collision taping for tonight. Apparently, when it was in the Kyle Fletcher match, him and ELP were having a match. There was a spot, I believe it was the same type of Kota Ibushi-esque injury, where it was like top rope to the floor, and Fletcher was limping. Allegedly, according to Alvarez, they say that he's fine in quotations. They said it was likely
regular
just
fine or like MJF fine. Regular
fine, allegedly. I'm using allegedly and in quotations because yeah, he's fine till that nigga wakes up on Friday morning and his entire fucking leg is purple. Like, knock on wood, obviously. Knock on wood. I don't want it to happen, but like injuries in quotation like that are very, very rough. Because like I said, you could literally just wake up the next day and your entire leg is purple and it hurts and you look and it's like, oh yeah, no, you actually like broke your shit in 3 places. What the fuck? It doesn't even feel bad to walk on. Yeah, I don't know how this happened. You know, I think that's my favorite thing about doctors, is when something like completely out of left field happens, they just look as dumbfounded as you, and you feel like the worst ever, because it's just like, well, what the fuck am I supposed to do now if you don't know what I'm looking at? Like, that shit. Alright, so, let's see what else we have here. Oh, Cody Rhodes made Aaron Solo look like shit, man. What the fuck is his problem?
Like, I
didn't listen to the podcast because I've been having like I've been trying to like hit a stride, but I've been like drained and then work with dog shit. So I didn't get I mean, then again, I hate listening to Cody podcast because it's just cut up in weird ways, and them niggas really don't talk about anything. Cody asks niggas dumbass questions. So, but yeah, he goes on. He was going on to detail how Aaron Solo wanted to go on a date with the current Fallon Henley when they were all part of AEW back a couple years ago. And he made Aaron Solo look like shit, man. Like, yeah. They had all types of fucking memes about this nigga and the fucking, what's the shit called? Arby's. And all this nigga replies to the tweet is, it was Checkers.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. I know Solo is your dog, but come on, man.
You know, that's what you kind of have to say, because it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even think Checkers is in business anymore. So that's how you know it's long ago. I'm a different man now. Like, you know, I got more swagger to my stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was I mean, Cody was in AEW. Shit was a long time ago.
A long time ago. The shit was like 3 years ago, man.
Chill.
Shit was actually no. It was actually a lot longer ago. Longer than that. I think it was like during COVID, because Fallon got to Fallon. It's like a 2022 NXT prospect. I could be wrong. I do remember her being in NXT during like the Mandy Rose stuff. Sadly, dark time in my life. You know what? NXT hasn't been for me in like in years, nigga. I just realized that. Like, NXT hates me. Like, now they're trying to fix it, kinda, because they realize that they fucked it up again. But this shit has just not been for me for so long that it's just like I'm just numb to everything. Let's see. Eric Young has been released from his TNA contract. He asked, allegedly. Everybody says that he's going to WWE. He said, "Hey, I don't know where I'm going. You're going to WWE." Heard that. You know, I hate when niggas do that, bro. Just say nothing. Just act like you didn't hear the rumor. Just act like niggas is not adding you, saying, hey, bro, when you come back to WWE, just ignore it. Because when you do that and you make all them tweets and then you show up in NXT anyway, like, leave it alone, man. Like, it's just like the TNA shit. Oh, yeah, we're totally not selling. Bro, just don't. Just don't. Because, no, like, a regular human, what the behavior you're doing insinuates. So please just cut it the fuck out. So Night of Champions with 6 matches on that card. You know, over the usual 5. And apparently the reason was because ESPN was like, yo, you gotta do something, nigga. That you are fucking our shit up. We need another match for the damn first hour free on TV because you guys are fucking our pockets. Now, I'm not gonna lie. If I'm the ESPN nigga in charge of that WWE deal, I am fucking their shit up every day. Like, I am keeping my ear to fucking Twitter every holy fuck. Croatia scored on Portugal. I'm keeping my ear to the street every day to bother you niggas about. It's their fault for overpaying and overestimating both sets of audiences. No, you're correct. It's just very funny that this keeps happening, where niggas keep buying things without actually looking at the price tag. No, they didn't buy the backlog was not what they were looking for. They were looking for the traffic to their new streaming platform. Because like they were smart enough to understand that just making an ESPN streaming platform, like an actual streaming platform, was not enough. And that they needed something else on there. Not if I'm ESPN, I'm forcing you niggas to make another show. Y'all gotta make another show so I can air this shit on fucking whatchamacallit. So I can air it. Nigga, I would have told you to rip that Tubi deal up so quick. Nigga, I need what is that shit called? Evolve? I need that shit now. I need Evolve. I need fucking Main Event. Take that shit off YouTube, nigga. Give me Main Event, give me Evolve. I need something. I'm not gonna get NXT. I'm not gonna get SmackDown or Raw. I need something. The pay-per-views are not enough because nobody watches that shit. It's why I had to make the fucking first hour free on ESPN. Nobody's watching it. Nobody likes this shit. What happened? Y'all liked this shit 2 years ago. What the fuck happened? How is this happening? Let's see. People are saying Division could continue, but they gotta remake the whole stable. And it's just like, yeah, I mean, at that point, don't even call it Division. Like, give them a new name. Take Braun and Bronson out of that fucking group and do something else. You made it twice the price it was on Peacock. That's how. Okay, but we can't realistically. I mean, we can't because we're ESPN and a subsidiary of Disney. We can absolutely just have sold ESPN Unlimited for $12.99, like Disney Plus, or even like $15. But still. Yeah, no, with this Vision thing, I mean, like, you guys should have cut your losses months ago. Once the 2 main guys in the group got hurt, they should have splintered off. Paul Heyman should have fucking disappeared, like he did anyway. Like, Heyman disappeared as soon as his guys got fucking injured. Let Logan Paul, in theory, walk around. Give them some other shitty little heels. I don't know, bro. Like, I mean, at this point, you take Braun and Bronson out of that group. You give them Ego and fucking somebody else. I don't know. Fucking give them Ego and Dominic or something. I don't know. Yeah, I did see on Twitter that people were insinuating that they've cleaned up all of Theory's loose ends and they're going to fire him within the year. Because they were like, yeah, no, they tied up all his fucking storylines in a neat little bow. in like 3 weeks. Writing's on the wall for you, bud. 3 was at his best as a comedy man. Yeah, that's why everybody loved him. When he was being a fucking when he was being Johnny Gargano's himbo son in NXT, still a heel by the way. When he was being his himbo son in NXT, that's when people liked him the most. When they were doing the fucking Gargano family sitcom in NXT, you know, with Dexter Lumis, fucking Dexter Lumis. They fired that guy. Holy shit. But yeah, I mean, we can get into the week in wrestling. We had an AEW pay-per-view. I tried to watch other stuff, and I just couldn't. I didn't even... This pay-per-view was super good, but I think the only thing I don't want to talk about is this fucking stupid-ass cage match. Because I'm just disinterested in everything about it. I don't like any of the feuds that were placed into it. I don't like any of the feuds that are coming out of it. The match was a video game match, so I mean, there's really nothing to say about it.
Yeah.
But everything else was fantastic. So I mean, we can hop right in. We'll start with that, and then we'll just go back and around. I was gonna watch that Produce Volume 1 thing. I was not. It's too fucking hot for me to even think straight. And then even being at work, niggas came over while I was watching Dynamite, and they were like, "Oh yeah, you know, we got somebody here from HQ. You know, they're here to report back." I'm pretty sure that person was literally just fucking training, and he overreacted. Because that lady did not know shit about shit, and he was sitting there, like, walking around on eggshell. Mind you, that nigga is off tomorrow and the whole weekend, and then he left at, like, fucking 11 o'clock today. So fuck that nigga. But there's a lot of Japanese wrestling this week that I just missed out on. Probably gonna end up watching it within the week. So I will report back on what because I heard that Suzu's defense on the Karakuin show on Tuesday was actually pretty good, so I should have taken a deal there. I also didn't really know that Produce is like is local to me for the most part. Like they're Brooklyn based, and I mean I probably should check out one of their shows at some point, like live or whatever. I don't know. So we'll see. But did you watch the buy-in?
No. I did not watch that show. What was on there?
I mean, they had 3 like pretty good matches. Like I
they
think
put fucking Pac on here.
No, that was main show. First one was Drilla and Danny, good match. Drilla ended up picking up the W, obviously because Daniel Garcia has nothing to fucking do, and Drilla is a foreign talent. Survival of the fittest, the final qualifier, Micah and Sky Blue. Everybody knows I'm a Donna Del Mondo fan. I love Micah. I think that Sky Blue probably should have won this. Because you already know that Micah isn't going to win the TBS title just because foreign talent. But Micah ended up winning. Great match. Dave called it like Sky Blue's best match of her career. And I was like, that's fucking crazy. But I hear you.
Hey, Dave. Okay, Big Dave.
We had AEW Women's World Tag Team match. It was Divine Dominion versus Olympia and Thunder Rosa. Also very good. Olympia is fantastic. I just find it weird that that's the team that we went with. I think that you probably should have gone with like a full CMLL team as opposed to Thunder Rosa and a CMLL participant. But hey, also like if you were going to do this, you probably should have like built this earlier. Like you should have just floated things, like played video packages instead of showing me MJF fucking 6 times a night.
No, we like MJF.
Yeah, you're right. She is the dual signing, but I mean, she's AEW signing first, so AEW first. You know, it's like Pokemon dual typing, where the first contract you sign is your primary type, so you gotta figure it out. It's kind of like how if we go by those rules, Takeshita is a DDT guy on loan to AEW and New Japan. But yeah, in the main show, we open up with three-way tag match. It's the Bucks, it's El Sky team of Mascara Dorada and Mystico and Unbound Company, which is which is being represented by Shingo and Titan. I like this match a lot. I think the Bucks did what the Bucks do. And not just like be fantastic and be like godfathers of tag team wrestling in the modern era. I mean, they needed the win because they're gonna go on to beat Cage and Cope in Canada probably. That is funny that they moved the title match up because it was supposed to be an elite full suite in Canada. Like that's I find that very fucking funny, man.
Rouge when I capture Rouge. Now,
Rouge.
personally,
Look who fought it is, man.
yeah, I was about to say, personally, I really don't give a fuck whether or not
Rouge
Max
get that in the
fuck out his knee. Yeah.
Hey man, oh
Yeah,
well.
I don't give a fuck that they don't get their clean sweep, but it is funny. Say that.
It's not Rouge's fault. Max should know better. I'm not subscribing to that, sorry. So
Don't worry, Max, we're gonna send you off.
Yeah, we're gonna beat the shit out of you. Yeah. This MJF guy is literally like he was talking all that shit about Hangman. Obviously this is in kayfabe, but this nigga is the main character, by the way. Like there has been no other main character like this guy. This guy's career has literally the company has lived and died with this guy's career.
Also, I'm gonna say that this feeling out of place that the title match is so early is Kenny Omega's fault.
What's that?
He keeps fucking saying redemption in these goddamn promos.
I mean, yeah, he was supposed to.
No, you can't do that.
No, that's what you're supposed to do.
You can't do
You're
that.
supposed to work. Yo, come on. You've been watching this shit long enough. You know how you're supposed to sell this shit.
It's
like when Judgment Day was the pay per view. You're supposed to say Judgment Day, bro.
Before fucking MJF even got hurt, I just didn't like the way he worked it in his promos.
That's fair.
Like he's trying to bring up redemption naturally, as if I don't know what he's doing. Like you're gonna get a match of redemption. Like, all right, cool. But also the way that he went about getting said title match of beating one nigga is a little gross, especially when we started the year off with the 7 niggas all trying to get high profile wins.
It was 7 niggas that tried to be high profile for a month, and then he beat Swerve, and that was it. And then he lost, and then he went to the back of the line, and then he jumped the line by beating Bad Dude Tito and fucking pretty much he jumped to the front of the line by killing TMDK on American soil.
Nice,
awesome.
He kills 2 niggas on American soil. Kills a 3rd nigga on American soil. That doesn't even work here. And then says redemption in his promos twice, and I'm supposed to believe he's selling me the fucking event. You go fuck yourself, Kenneth.
Yo, come on, man. What the fuck? Come on, man.
How about you go fuck yourself, nigga? What kind of build? And he tried to bury the 3rd guy, and the 2 guys before he made them like dickheads.
That was crazy. I'll never forget that one.
No, hell no, Kenneth. Fuck no.
Kenny Omega is foul as fuck for that, and he knows it. Like I'll never forget that, boy.
I'll fuck with you. You going to hell for that?
That nigga is evil, son. I don't care if niggas okayed it. Don't big league my dog like that.
You deserve getting your shit pushed up instead of it being redemption. All that shit you was talking in them
Dynamite,
promos,
nigga.
In front of your friends, your family, niggas you was people from your ends, fam. Instead
he's not that type of Canadian.
It's Dynamite beach break.
It's crazy because I don't think any of them niggas is that type of Canadian.
Oh, well, of course.
I think they're all from outside the greater not Toronto, but the greater Canadian area. I think they're all Winnipeg and fucking whatever the fuck is in there. Saskatchewan. Where's Copeland from? Oh, Saskatchewan is crazy, Paul. I know. Where's Copeland from? Hold on.
That nigga probably from Brampton.
He's not from. Oh, he is from Ontario. Okay.
He's running out of time. Be nice. No.
Yeah, Cope is from Orangeville, Ontario, which isn't Toronto. Fuck? So, like I said, that nigga's from out there. Where's Christian Cage? Let's see. He is from Kitchener, Ontario.
Niggas are making shit up, bro.
Yo, we don't live in Canada. What the fuck are we saying? Kitchener? If
I asked Styles where Kitchener is right now, he gonna know?
No. Actually, yes. Because apparently Kitchener is 100 kilometers west of Toronto, according to the Wikipedia aggregation.
How do I spell it?
Kitchener.
Alright, we're gonna find out. Oh, let's continue for now.
I gotta see what the other one is. Hold on. Orangeville. That Orangeville is South Central Ontario. I don't know what. Yeah, this look like you. Damn, nigga. This shit look crazy. You was living in the fucking means. Okay. The county is Dufferin for Orangeville. So yeah, like I said, big win for the Bucks. Match was fantastic. There was that fucking spot where Mystico went for that head scissors or whatever. Dorada ended up falling into and having to be caught. Mystico ended up launching himself into the cameraman. It was a fucking mess. But of course, we pinned Titan with the Meltzer driver, and we go next.
They were probably looking right at that nigga too.
Okay, come on.
I think they were, bro.
So, next up is Kenny Omega. Actually, let me see I clicked the card button. Where's the fucking results? There we go. Yep, Kenny Omega defeats Zack Sabre Jr. Fantastic match. It wasn't necessarily a Zack match. It was a hybrid of everybody's stuff that everybody had going. So, crowd was here for it. Zack didn't look like shit. Like, from the way that Kenny built this match, you would have expected that this would have been done in 10 minutes in a handshake. That he was literally just going to beat the shit out of Zack and call it. But no, Zack got his stuff in. He hit the Zack driver. He put him in tons of submissions. He broke him down. I can't even fucking speak. But unfortunately, one winged angel. 1, 2, 3. Zack is packed up, sent back to New Japan to go get his ass beat in the fucking. I think he's in the G1 this year. I don't remember who I said was in the G1. Let's see. G1 was 36. Mashallah, bro, please.
I lost, brother. Styles said, yeah, point blank, period. He ain't say nothing else.
Wait, what did you say?
I said, you know where Kitchener is? He said, yeah.
Oh. Yes. I mean, yeah, like I said, 100 kilometers west of Toronto. It's like there. Kitchener is Orangeville is the one where it's like, oh, where the fuck are you niggas at?
Anything that's not Toronto or in the Toronto area, it just don't count to me. We got to start pulling Canadians from Brampton. Like, what's going on?
Don't. Oh, we don't do that.
You know, sometimes I need to hear a nigga grab the mic, hit somebody else with a crow or a crody.
How about we don't do that?
Now, it would be very funny because that nigga will never get a hometown crowd because them niggas don't have the fucking, what is that shit called? The Rogers Center?
No, it's Scotiabank.
Hey, them niggas don't have the Scotiabank no more. But it'd be funny to me. And that's all that matters.
Wait, who doesn't have what?
AEW don't have that shit no more, don't they?
What do you mean?
I thought the Fed has a
Oh, that did happen. Holy fuck.
Why do you think them niggas are going to fucking Foxville, Canada?
I mean, because that's closer to where Kenny's from fucking whatchamacallit.
Tony Khan don't give a fuck about them niggas.
Yes, he does.
He care about Kenny. He don't care about the rest of them niggas.
Oh. Yeah, no shit, because the rest of them niggas is from nowhere. Yeah, this nigga's from Winnipeg, Manitoba. He's literally from the same ends as Jericho.
And how far is that from Toronto?
That's in fucking Manitoba, bro. That's like the other side of the fucking country.
I don't know my. Listen, anything that's not. Let me not say that. I know random. Nah, it's gonna make me sound even crazy. I don't know where that's at.
I don't know American geography, so you're better off. Yeah, Manitoba is a whole next province over, nigga.
Buck's fighting for his life right now. I'm getting my shit off. It's a bit. That's what we're gonna go with.
Hey, fuck it.
You tell me Toronto. Here's how Canada go for me, right?
Okay.
It's Toronto.
Right.
It's Montreal and it's the rest.
That's a bet.
That's 2 places I've been, so that's all I know.
Oh wow, Saskatchewan is literally like right next to the shit.
Stop saying that shit, bro.
Oh, my fault. I'll lie.
Vancouver? I know them. They was in one of them Sonic games. I know them niggas.
That's what we're going off of.
Not even Mario and Sonic.
Not even. Yeah, wow.
It's just Sonic.
That's awesome.
Sonic the hell.
He's so disappointed in us. Wow, that's fucking awesome.
Is Shaun White from there? Hold on, that nigga was a snowboarder. Let me see something.
I think Shaun White is American, man.
He's American. The nigga's from.
That's fucking funny. All right, snowboarder to be from fucking Canada is fucking funny.
Zack gets his shit blown smooth off. It's one of them thumpers, right? I don't know what it was in the AEW water that night. I might have been on every fucking fake pin that they tried to go for. Every deep pin, I bought it all. I'm broke as fuck. I'm sorry.
Nah, I was ready for what the fuck ever, bro. Because coming
Yes.
into this pay-per-view, I was down on it. I knew the matches was gonna be good. All of them was good. But it's just like, bro, what the fuck you want me to do about this?
Except for the fucking cage match. I don't give a shit about that. We already talked about that.
Yeah, fuck them niggas,
so.
bro. I don't give a fuck about this nigga using a Super
Everything
Nintendo
else?
or a regular Nintendo. I don't care about them blowing up Kevin Knight, bro. I don't care about them human trafficking Leo Rush into the match. Like, I don't give a fuck about that, bro.
I don't know why they did that. I gotta make them look like shit baby faces.
Bro, Leo Rush is part of that group now, by the way.
Did y'all beat his ass and put him in this bag?
No, he got in the fucking bag. Actually, no, they might have actually just like found him in a corner and put him in the bag.
Oh my, that's funny.
Because the way that they treat Leo Rush not Leo Rush, sorry, Blackheart in this fucking shit now is that he's just like a wild encounter.
That is funny as fuck. It's a fucking roaming boss or some shit like that.
Yeah, no, it's literally fucking roaming legendary, bro. Niggas found one of them fucking lake spirits, and so what's the Metsprit, the one that the pink one? Literally should just appear, bro. I was like, oh fuck. All right, well,
funny ass
legendary battle now, I guess. Fuck.
And it's funny. The funny thing is, right? Because you look at Blackheart, Leo Rush, and it's just like, all right, this is sports entertainment.
Like shit, dude.
And then the nigga hits his spots, and it's just like,
oh, I guess he's a good wrestler, right? It's the Darby Allin problem all over again, bro. It's just
like, fuck, dude, he's actually moving. I hate when Tony Khan's plans pay off, man. What the fuck is this?
Like, Leo Rush is so lucky he's a good wrestler, son.
We would have sent you to hell.
I've already mentally sent you to hell. Like, I'm not talking about this shit. But you're so lucky you're a good wrestler, brother.
That was actually like the exact thoughts running through my mind as I was just like, one, damn, this is sports entertainment as fuck. But then I was like, wait a minute. I was like, wait. Oh,
it's all part of the plan.
That's it. That's the entire cage match, though. Other than Darby Allin almost fucking blinding himself, but that's
they had him do that fucking front flip that he always does. He hit them tags and said, "All right, I was bugging."
He was like, "Whoa!"
That's the first time I've ever seen that nigga tap out like that, which means that he knows that okay, nah, I was bugging this time. Like I'm bugging all the time, but I was bugging this time.
Niggas say it on commentary too. They're like, "Yo, we think one of them shits got into his eye," and I was like, "Don't make me rewatch that shit." And I watched it, and sure enough, his face hit that fucking eyeball. But like, you know,
he went full face, full frontal face
around his eyes
in that shit.
Insane. But that's the entire cage match. We just laid out the whole bitch for
you. Who gave Tari Eason 80 mil?
Andrade turned. That's the only thing else you need to know. Which unfortunately might not be a good thing. So. Who gave him? It wasn't Sixers, right?
No. I think that was
Okay.
Fuck Ronaldo, man. They gave Tari Eason 80 mil. Dom is the funniest nigga ever, man.
Ronaldo, by the way.
Okay, anyway. We're not gonna do this, by the way.
Fuck that nigga.
If that goes to shit out and he loses, it's just the internet is gonna they're gonna flash fry that guy, by the way. I don't know if
they should.
So after Kenny vanquishes Zack, we have up next, we have the captain, Jon Moxley, defending against Bandito. Great match. And this nigga did everything I asked for. I'm sorry. This was literally like the greatest match ever for me. Boy, them niggas were scrapping. We are beyond, like, we are so beyond fake evil. Oh my god, nigga, we practically exposed that nigga face to that.
It was bad,
nigga. I'm not talking about when Mox tore at that nigga's mask and Bandito was holding his mask to keep it on his face, and we basically like exposed that guy's face. Nigga, that shit tore straight like through the middle and went all the way up.
You're dead, buddy. I'm sorry.
Hey, but it didn't matter. It had blood. It was awesome. Mox hit the damn power driver on the steps. He beat the shit out that nigga. And we had the fighting spirit spot. Mox gets him in the choke. Bandito tries to live, but he dies with the choke. And you know what it was? Because the game is the game. Guess what we did after the match? We dapped that nigga up and we hugged and we went home. You want to know why? Because it's in the interest of sport and the thrill.
Now you know what I mean? If you look at it one way, think about all the niggas minus Copeland. That guy put in that bulldog choke and died. They all went on to do big things. They're all big names. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Last year, Swerve got killed by that shit. Who else is in that?
I have to check the
evil ass title.
Normally, I would allow you to fucking lie.
There's a couple of niggas. I'm spinning in there. There's a couple of niggas in there. Trust.
No, hold on. I think we have to check this one because
I mean, this helps your narrative, so you might as well check.
No, I hear you, but it's just we might have to check that one because we're lying kind of
Copeland got 3 title matches.
Sam Copeland was gonna get that shit anyway.
He got 3 title matches. Wait, I'm just thinking about it. I'm just like nigga.
Okay, hold on. Nah. Kyle O'Reilly. Okay.
That's a big name. I'm gonna go.
Shane Taylor not getting nothing, by the way. Nick Wayne. Okay. Best of Super Juniors.
That's the Super Juniors. Right?
Will Ospreay. Okay. I'm skipping over Bowens. Takeshita. Come on now. Come on.
These are big names.
Damn, nigga, why he beat up all them Callis family niggas? Nigga, he beat Mark Davis, Clone, and Hechicero in a row. God damn.
That would swear be after that meniscus taken by Okada, theme song taken, came back with Dudu and Dave.
Okay, nah. The fucking turds in that guy's gut look crazy.
Nah, it is crazy. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Put the publics down.
Son, nah, this nigga Moxie is fucking funny. This nigga has wrestled... if you look at him once he won it from Okada, this nigga has wrestled literally 3 times a month. He's been on TV wrestling forever. Just in singles, he's wrestled every month. And then if you tag in trios and tag matches and stuff, he's literally wrestled 2 to 3 times a week, depending. This nigga is a super workhorse, man. And that's why he... But yes, Bandito was defeated and nearly unmasked. It was an accident. We didn't do it on purpose. The game was the game. We dapped up and we went on our merry way. Hey, but you know what? Tony Khan totally cares about Bandito. He totally has plans for Bandito outside of using him as an emergency button. This is a sports team. Death Riders is a sports team.
Next segment,
if I could describe the Death Riders, it would be that 73-9 Warriors team.
Don't. Oh no, man.
There's nothing but shooters on that bitch. Come on now.
I mean, I do think Bandito is getting something. I think he's getting something. I'm not gonna lie. I do think I see the end of this Kevin Knight TNT title reign, not because of his fault, it's because of Don Callis' fault. That's okay to acknowledge.
You think losing to Bandito?
I
think losing that to fucking Speedball Mike Bailey.
I don't believe that for a fucking... I fuck with Speedball too. I don't believe that for...
No, I have to believe it because outside of treating Speedball like shit, Speedball is very much still in the mix.
As amazing wrestler. I just don't think that Tony Khan believes in them to do fucking anything. Bandito is getting nothing. I have to believe Bandito is getting something. I have to. There's not for me as a nigga still new to this business. The way that what I'm seeing is that you got to give this nigga something.
No,
did a great
I don't
job
actually.
With the tag titles. Did a great job with the tag titles. Did a great job with your fucking pet project. Let me see if I can get a fucking TV deal. Fucking company. Doing great on your main project company. In singles matches. High profile singles matches too. How can I not think you're getting something? It doesn't have to be anything big. Not the national title. I'm not going for that. It's still shit. Everything
Maybe
above that.
Maybe he should take that one so we can have him wrestle everywhere else but AEW while still wrestling or while still representing AEW. Send Bandito literally everywhere else.
I can see it. I just wouldn't want it to happen. Unless there's another Pokemon CMLL show, then I do want Bandito to be national.
What the fuck would he be?
So it goes back. I don't know.
I mean, what do you think Bandito would be in this next club?
I don't. Niggas took up all the luchadors. I'm not sure.
They took up all the one luchadors. You fucking asshole. What do you mean?
No, I'm talking about luchador Pokemon.
Yeah, one.
No, there's another one.
No, there isn't. It's one, and it was Mystico. Hello?
Does this internet count?
No.
No,
That's just a guy.
They gonna put another one in the next game. You're too upset to answer that question. I need to. Oh, hold on. What? No, you gotta answer this one. I'm sorry. You can ignore the rest of my questions, but you can answer this one. Give him
That's
nothing
crazy.
because Tony Khan watched him is just like, oh, the crowd loves those banditos. Nah, that's not enough. Nah, don't worry. We need to feel good. Think about how much louder the crowd can be if that nigga takes the TNT title. Think about it. Meaning getting something by Tuck's logic. Well,
yeah, Shirakawa getting that ass beat,
yes.
nigga.
Yes, she should.
That's what she gets. She getting the ass whooped.
She should get something, I think. Well, no, I myself, I can see it because like, what the fuck else are we doing with the CBS title? Do not invoke Willow Nightingale's name. Don't do it, please. Don't do it.
I got one better, Harley Cameron. Oh, we're moving on. Okay, that's a bet.
I'm trying to think of something not evil to say to you and on the stream right now.
So, IWGP Global Heavyweight Championship. It's Shooter Shota Umino versus Pac. This was fucking awesome, man. I love Shooter. It's just funny to make fun of Shooter because he tries so hard. Like, not in like a derogatory sense, but he very much just wants this shit and doesn't know how to take it. He was bald for a little bit. That was crazy.
We all need that arc.
We're gonna ignore the hashtag that I just put in chat because that's crazy. But yeah, this was fucking awesome. Shooter wrestled to his strengths. Pac Pac was in that damn. I like that singlet. I gotta get me a singlet like that. Let's see. We had the a Shooter, or no. Okay, so this table gets set up on the fucking outside, right? And they're battling, they're brawling in the ring. Pac picks this fucker up and he throws him through this table in the most haphazard manner possible. Like there was no setting and there was no aiming. Pac saw where the table was, picked Shooter up, and just threw him. Like, he picked him up and he sent him on his fucking merry way through that table. How Shooter didn't land on his head or miss the table completely. Like, he hit the table dead on too. That means that Pac is just a fucking genius. Like, that's fucking unbelievable. But alas, because we're not sending Pac to Japan just yet, Shooter beats him, I believe it's with second chapter. And Moxie comes in afterwards and stares down his old protege. You know, we have no idea if we're doing anything with this yet. But then, the ace comes down. And all that baby weight. And Moxley powders. And then Tanahashi crowns Shooter. And we all go home. Yeah, it is fucking funny that, like, that guy's knees are so fucking shot that it takes him forever to go up and downstairs and anywhere else. Like, I think after a career like Tanahashi's, you kind of just gotta get a one-floor house. It's either you gotta get a one-floor house or you just gotta live in like an apartment with like a ladder. Look at me, fucking stupid. What's the shit called? Holy fuck, Minecraft brain. Elevator. Yeah, you gotta get a place with a good elevator and then just figure it out. But next up, we had Starlight Kid and Tekla for the AEW World Women's Championship. My 9/11. Yeah, they beat the fuck out of Starlight Kid. Yeah, they a mask kid. Yeah, Tekla spit in her mask and beat the shit out of Taro Okada with it. Yeah.
Have we ever considered Taro Okada as a freak?
Yeah, most people have.
This is a
niggas say you doing it on purpose.
You know what I'm saying? Like I hear you, right? Not totally, but like I hear you. But this is a lot, my boy. Like we gotta. You're on camera, guy. Like you gotta lock in. What's going on?
This shit is crazy.
Why he had to bring Starlight Kid into it too? Like what the fuck? Your humiliation king. What the fuck is wrong with you, nigga?
I mean, kid said, "Yeah, I'm gonna defend this shit," and then Tekla beat the shit out of her. Like it was just. This shit isn't over, by the way.
I hope not. That was a good match. That's why.
Like, this was after this match. We had the whatchamacallit. We had the fucking oh my god, my brain. Uh, yeah. Afterwards, we had Triangle of Madness come down, or Sisters of Sin, I guess you could say, and then they cut off Kid's mask, and Tekla beat, like I said, she beat Taro Okada with it, and proceeded to wear it at the media scrum, and do all the Starlight Kidisms. So Tekla's definitely either headed back to Japan to finish this in Stardom, or we're finishing this on a random episode of Dynamite in the next like month or so. Definitely before the summer is up. I'm not sure where, but we'll get something. I would prefer if we sent Triangle of Madness over to start. That's probably what's gonna happen after this casino, whatever the fuck, and Redemption, is that we're gonna send Triangle of Madness to Japan to wreak havoc in Stardom. Is what he should do.
That would be tough.
Because I mean, realistically, when Tekla loses that belt at Revolution, what is it called? Redemption. I said Revolution before, I know, but at Redemption. No, Redemption.
Huh? What you listen
to? Whoever wins this casino, whatever the fuck.
I got nothing.
I don't know who wins the casino, whoever the fuck. I don't know. Everybody's saying that Willow is coming back to win the casino, whatever the fuck, and then win the title, which is a very real possibility, allegedly, because they wouldn't air the video package if she wasn't already like cleared to go for the most part. And I find that very, very fucking funny. Oh, of course, some niggas saved themselves at the last second. But oh fuck, it's the fucking unction. God damn it. Copeland and Cage versus the Dogs. Would fit with Hate dying.
Yeah. I can't even hold you. You can skip this one until what happens at the end happens.
Yeah, I mean, this was easily it wasn't a bad match, but it was easily the weakest one on the card. Not because of anyone involved, but more so just because them niggas are old, and they didn't really have anything to do. It was a tag match at the ass end of the card because they wanted to start strong. Like this match was literally just hampered by not being the opener, by not being in that 1-2 slot on the night. It was hampered because you watched all these good matches back to back, and now you're getting a fucking unction tag match.
Like, they put this shit right smack dab in the middle of this shit. Like, y'all have no chance?
Not even, no, that's not the middle, nigga. That's the end. Because you got to remember, after this is the triple main event, so that's the end of the show.
Oh, yeah, no, I understand.
This was doomed to fucking die a death if it didn't open. And they couldn't put it after the Bucks.
Actually, you know what? You could we could put this on the Dynamite after. Yeah, there you go. Put it on the Dynamite after.
Yeah, because that Dynamite could have used as fucking something. Dog shit ass show. So, Copeland and Cage win, and then afterwards the Dogs are whooping their ass, and Jay White returns finally after 400 and something. What do you say, 459 days or something like that? And this continues the Copeland and what the fuck is this guy's name? Jay White thing from the beginning of, what was that, last year? When they were fighting John Moxley together. And Jay White was helping Copeland for whatever fucking reason. And then they lost in Australia. Oh, that was during the match? Oh yeah, that's totally how they won, huh? They had Buddy dead to rights, and then Jay White appeared and hit Buddy with the Blade Runner. Yeah, I'm trolling. Whoops. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. All I remember is Jay White came back. This was literally after Starlight Kid. I stopped writing things down. I will tell you straight up, I'm going off pure vibes right now, because like literally after Kid lost, I just stopped writing things down. I was at the point of that night where it was just like, oh, this is how I was with Double or Nothing too, where it was just like, oh, I'm at the point of the card where it's like all the shit that I wasn't looking for. So I'm kind of just here hanging out. I'm here for the vibes. I'm just along for the ride. Next up was probably my favorite match of the night. I will say it. This was easily my favorite match of the night, because I had invested in this one, knowing that I was gonna get my heart broken anyway. Didn't fucking matter. The CEO, Mercedes Moné, defeats Maya World to win the 26 Owen. I told you, Tony Khan, you are pussy. Like, this is part one of me calling you a fucking pussy. You are a fucking pussy, brother. You what are you scared of? You scared you're gonna make a star, pussy? Fucking ridiculous. Niggas talking, oh well, She had a great match, so she's a star now. You are pussy, brother. Why is she gonna win the tournament? Are you afraid you're gonna have to book a woman? Are you afraid you have to book a black woman?
Ow.
He's pussy! Now what? What you got, bro?
I don't have anything. All right. So now we can get into the broader AEW discussion of what's happening, and it's like, myself, I only have the thing to offer in this discussion that I've had for like 9 to 10 months. Might have been shorter than that. The unction is here, right?
Okay.
It's Cope, it's Cage. Look at where they're at. They're on the main card of the fucking show. But not only are Cope and Cage here, there's just a ton of shit going on that, for the most part, doesn't need to be going on. That cage match didn't need to happen. You could have put a few people on the card, really, or just not had them on at all, and have a rotating cast of people that are on and off PPV or pay-per-view, so that the fucking show after your pay-per-view isn't garbage. Or you could book the cast of women that you have at your disposal more, so that you can have an equal, I guess, like, experience of men and women that are on the PPV and also aren't on the PPV after, so you have shit to show afterwards, right? But I think it's just like this AEW thing. You look at it as a whole, and it's just like, is this where the best wrestle? Yes. However, there's a lot of fucking people that are signed to this company. A lot of people. And so at any point when you say shit like, this person should have a belt, this person should have a belt, it's like, that's a lot of niggas, right? For example, this main event scene is a lot of niggas. It's Kenny, it's Max, it's Swerve, it's Osprey, it's fucking MJ. I already said Max. It's fucking Andrade. It's, we start to dig a little deeper. You can put Kevin Knight in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I said Fletcher already. It's Fletch. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of niggas. Jay White's back. Technically, he should be in that main event shit too. Will he? Probably not. But
hell
he should.
No.
It's a lot of niggas. It's a
They
lot.
They already
of niggas.
slotted him in. He's fighting fucking David Finlay.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of niggas. So that's just, and not even that's just the men, but it's like, you look at the sandbox and it's just like, wow, I have a lot of really popular toys. But you look and it's just all men, and it's just like, are the women's toys not as good? No. Well, not no. Yes, of course they are good, but that's not the issue. Is that he already has a handful just booking the men, right? This nigga does not want to put in extra thought
No, he
to
doesn't.
booking the women.
No, he doesn't,
Huh?
because he's booking bullshit. We've seen he's booking nonsense.
But he can't handle it. That's what I'm saying.
Nigga, what the fuck is this Mark Briscoe shit?
He can't handle it.
We
But
did this already.
That's another.
This nigga has fought Mark Briscoe 90 fucking times, bro. We did this already.
Yeah,
Fam, last year
one,
Mark
like,
Briscoe beat him bloody as shit in that damn fucking Clockwork Orange match. Whatever the fuck that shit is called. I don't remember what the...
Tables and Tacks.
Well, whatever, bro.
But that's another name to where it's just like, all right, this nigga should win too. Should this nigga have won this like yesterday? Probably. I'm not gonna hold you. But what's the bigger money match? Fucking Mark Briscoe versus Kenny Omega, MJF versus Kenny Omega, and these niggas are picking.
What? Kenny can't beat Mark Briscoe in fucking Canada?
Yeah, but nobody wants to watch that.
I don't give a fuck what they want to watch. You think they want to watch Mark Briscoe and fucking MJF in the first 15 minutes of Dynamite, nigga?
On a random Wednesday, yeah. Yes.
He's gonna lose. I don't want to watch that. I don't care. Oh, what? Did we not expect him to lose?
Who, Mark Briscoe?
Like, were we expecting Mark Briscoe? Were we expecting the Darby Allin cheese? Because that's what he tried to do to y'all. He tried to get y'all with the Darby Allin cheese, and apparently niggas fell for it.
Niggas did fall for it, and I'm sure niggas would not fall for it, because Mark Briscoe's, like, I like watching Briscoe more than I like watching Darby Allin, but then niggas are going to be like, damn, this in kayfabe booking is crazy that Max keeps surviving these really good niggas, or getting put in these really fucking insane situations, and then getting matches like the Wednesday after being on a fucking crazy ass PPV.
Nigga got hit with the J Driller fucking 72 hours ago. And kicked out of it 72 hours later. Nigga.
That's crazy.
Niggas who have kicked out of the One-Winged Angel, MJF. Niggas who have kicked out of the fucking J Driller, MJF. This guy is so important, brother. This, like, we can't even Oh man.
It's that negative. So it's like that's just looking at it from the men's side. And I'm not saying that, oh my gosh, yeah, my poor booker, he has so much people to book on the men's side. It's just like it's I feel on both sides, he's just not up to par. And it definitely will like he was in a way better spot last year. I'll say that. I know niggas have problems with the booking for the women last year too. But at least it was like I can guarantee myself like a fucking a Tony Storm segment, a Statlander
Which
segment.
is lazy though, because the Tony Storm segment is
But it
okay.
was
I've thrown an opponent at you, or you can pick somebody on the roster to fucking work. Go out there and slag them off for fucking 3 minutes or whatever the fuck.
but it was more than that because she was like actually cutting promos, and I know that the bar is on the fucking floor for this, but I'm saying this for last year for perspective. Um, I gotta put my fucking phone away. You keep fucking texting about this shit. I'm saying that for perspective and like as a whole across the board, this shit is just down. And is it valid to bring up that it's really bad on the women's side? Yes, but I wouldn't say that like I feel like it's not targeting. And when you look at the fan, he beat Mark clean too. He did Marky.
Yeah, you did.
And when and I feel like Tony Khan has too much of a business mindset, which is funny to say when and niggas did bring up like, oh, you can't bring up the competition when talking about the negatives of your book as like a look at how bad the other people are doing it. But I think it's good to keep it in perspective because at the end of the day, and this one's gonna hurt. I'm sorry, I have to say it. At the end of the day, that's the nature of the business of wrestling is that it is a boys club, right? That's what it is.
It don't gotta be.
Not to say it doesn't have to be, but you have to look at where it's been to kind of be like, all right, we have to focus up and redouble our efforts in a way that's like we're actually saying something that can get across easily, so this nigga knows what we want. Because when niggas just start throwing shit out, right? I just don't think it works. For
It
example,
does.
if it's just like, hey, we want the woman to be booked better, you throw that at him just like Blanche, right? He's just like, I don't know what that means. Because of course he's stupid. He doesn't think anything's wrong. If you say I
He
would
knows
like
what it means. He can dismiss it as the problem.
exactly, because he can feign as if he doesn't know what that means. He can just be like, I don't know what that means. Like, I think I'm doing a great job. You can be like, I want like for example, right? This is the simplest thing ever. Niggas were like, and it's still a problem, not to say it's fixed. There's only ever usually like one women's match on a weekly television show at a time. Right? It's a miracle if you get two, and it's a miracle if both of those go for time. What does time mean? A commercial break, nigga.
Yeah, at least a 2 seg.
Like a commercial break in this context is time, right? So being like, we want if the effort were to be like focused and to say we want more than one women's match booked on each show weekly is something for that nigga to at least be like, I can't deny, like, there's no out of it because that's not happening. He can bring up this and that and ratings, and niggas are gonna get up and go to the fucking bathroom. It doesn't matter. That's what we want. That's what we want, right? Because look at what's happening. This is how you niggas are having the problems you have talking to the niggas that you're talking to, right? Niggas are like, we want better for the black women wrestlers. And guess what? It's the fucking tweet of the niggas pulling up their phone, just start listing off like black women's wrestlers. And even then, it's like you can do it for the men's wrestlers too, right? Because I myself got monkey pawed like shit. I'm like, I want Carmella Hayes to hold WWE Gold. I was like before I die, I want that to happen because I
You
didn't think
got
it
it.
was gonna happen. I did get it. I did get it. And did I get good stories out of it? Yes, I got one good story, which was the fucking Ilya Dragunov matches. That's the one good story I got.
Wait, he didn't
So
win
like,
gold off of that?
he defended it against him.
Oh, I guess yeah, on the back end. But the
Yeah,
beginning of that was like
I forgot who he got it off of, but
he got off Sammy.
that was like the one. Like, and even then, it wasn't really a story, but like, I'll take what I can get. Right, that's a lot better than what black women wrestlers are getting. Right, for example, and we're gonna skip ahead. Or no, I'll stay with the current example right now. Do I think my world should have won? Yes.
Did he win it off him? Oh, Sammy took it off him. Oh no, you okay? Yeah. See, I don't remember nothing. I definitely
People
remember
have
that.
been saying that. If that was about
Fucking
the more than
SmackDown
one
Graps.
women's match of the show thing, but that's what I'm saying. I know they have been saying it, but I feel like the because there's so many problems, like it is getting diluted, and it's not just like the primary focus of what needs to be said. Like, is there a lot more problems, and are niggas allowed to complain about a lot more problems? Yes, but I feel like it just has to like stay focused. I feel like it has to stay focused because there's so many outs of like all the other, not outs, right? But when it gets more general as things go by, that's how you get the mouth breathers that are just gonna like, and of course the mouth breathers aren't gonna listen anyway. But there's some shit that you can't ignore, like the more than one women's match, like a fucking like a week, like 4 time, like you say that them niggas can't say anything, right? Not that I should. That's the people I should be arguing with, but
Yes, for more women's matches and Harley Cameron staring you in the fucking face. Thanks, man.
I unfortunately have to hold that. Like that's just
No,
how it
I
has
fucking
to be.
don't.
I do have to hold that. Am I gonna be happy about it? No, but there's gonna be a time where he can't book Harley Cameron and he has to put somebody else in there that I actually want to watch, and I get to watch them. For example, Sky Blue. You know what I'm saying? Right.
Okay.
And with My World, it's like, yes, she should have won. But then again, it's the same thing with like fucking like with a lot of the other matches. It's just like the nigga wants to book what makes money, and that's like unfortunately just like how the business is. Niggas just want to make money. They're gonna pick the biggest straw, and it's like we should be creating more stars, yes, but we've had I think we had the conversation last week too. Of like that's just too scary for this nigga. You know,
No,
and look with
he's
the
puss,
for
bro.
example,
You're
look
not
at the
letting him get
people
away
that
with
he's
that shit.
listed. They talked about it on commentary with Mercedes, right? With his new 4 pillars, right? Is I forget who else was in that bitch. It was Mercedes. It was Kyle Fletcher. It was Kevin Knight, and I forget who the last one is. I hope it's not Darby Allin.
I hope it's Jack Perry.
It's not Jack Perry.
I hope it's double Jack Perry.
And it's like these are his 4 pillars. One of them, I don't think any of these people in his pillars have held world title gold. Mercedes hasn't won that shit. Kyle Fletcher's not won that shit. Tekla, Tekla's the only one, and even she's about to lose a bitch. Her time is soon. And Tekla is like the only one who's getting, not the only. Between her and Mercedes, is now the only one getting the like in-ring promos in front of people. Mercedes did not get that shit after winning the match. Kyle Fletcher has to now be attached to Don Callis at the hip all of a sudden. I don't know when the last time Fletcher, I know he's been out for a brick, but I don't know if he's gonna get a fucking in-ring promo out in front of people anytime soon. And Tekla, like, I guess because she was the only one interested in building Forbidden Door, nobody else wanted to do this shit, I guess. All them other niggas had to come here. Fucking what? ZSJ had to be in like the US for like fucking 2 weeks or something like that in order to get time in front of people. She was the only one interested in building Forbidden Door, so he just, all right, I guess I'll give you time. And he's given her time before to do shit in the ring, but it's not like it was on the level of like Toni Storm, right? Because that's the only person that's like getting in ring time. Even Mercedes Moné, like across the past like year or so, all she's really gotten was like getting shit on. Like she'll have her little celebration for her titles, and then niggas will come by and crash her party, and that's it. Yeah. So, it's to the point now to where it's like, again, hey, why did one of my own heart winners get focused this week? And yeah, saying exactly. So it's like, you know, it used to be for me in my mind, I was just like, all right, so he only really trusts Mercedes and Tekla, or not Tekla, Toni Storm. Now it's like it feels like you don't even trust fucking Mercedes. So I don't. It's company wide to where niggas, and even we're getting disillusioned on here, because it's like we dropped the fact because it's like, nah, we got this AEW show, we'll be just fine. Now it's just like, all right, well, look at us, egg on our faces now too, right? And I saw I'm trying to think of the proper way to, I guess, kind of address all the tweets I was seeing in a way that I felt was constructive to not both sides, one more than the other, because obviously I'm going to go with my black people above all else. And I would love if Tony Khan was the type of nigga, and that's what one of the tweets was like, right? Is that like, we would love if Tony Khan, no, I think it maybe said actually, we would love if Tony Khan was the type of nigga to actually be woke, right? Would love that. But that's just not what's happening here, right? You obviously did give My World a lot in terms of this tournament, but I think what really does push her into that scene of people is this title win. And I know niggas are gonna say like, oh, she's just gonna lose to Tekla anyway. And maybe so, right? But I think her even getting there would have been enough for niggas to be like, all right, hold on, let me check out this Maya World character. Let me see what the tournament run is looking like, right? Her losing to Mercedes, while it's gonna be a great match, I don't know if they've already rated that shit. I don't know if it's
Tomorrow.
5 stars. I don't know if it's 5 stars. Is it 5 stars?
Tomorrow.
9/11, bro. He doesn't truly trust women outside of giving the ones he deems worthy 15 plus minutes. But he doesn't, and I don't want to say I don't know why. I think what really opened my eyes to it, and I want to shift blame not onto the people, but that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Is that just like the few times we've been amongst the AEW faithful, they're not good people. Not only are they not good people, they're also WWE. They're like the bottom barrel of WWE. Some of them, a good number of them, are the bottom barrel of WWE fans. Yes, yes, I think we can all agree with that. You know, I did have my moment where I talked to some other lovely person that also was a Will Nightingale fan, which was cool, but like by and large, it was just like not. And I'm not a social person, but it was a group of people I didn't quite like being around. How do I know this? A lot of people did get up, and kind of just like crowd wasn't as engaged for the women's match that I think they should have been. You know, and I think it's also another excuse for Tony Khan to be like, I lose like, and what's the reality for him? It's probably like he can say I lose a number here and there, but then who was it? Was it fucking? It was Dave that said he did his best amongst like the younger boys of like 18 to 55, like ever. I think maybe this weekend, not this weekend, might have been last Wednesday. But then you look at the number for the women, it's just like that shit was at like a 0.00. So Dave was down neutral, and we're just gonna kill that. I'm sorry, nigga. I don't know what you want me to do. Teen girls, yeah. Like they report like a 0.00, and you can only really blame yourself for that. But I think being happy with the number he got with the boys is like okay with him, I guess. Because that's just like the easier. It's the path of least resistance to getting people to like invest in your business and make the line go up. For him, is that true? Fuck no, it's not. It's not true at all. That's just not true. There's so many people you could put on TV right now, let them have a good match, let them talk their shit, hand them a mic, and they would have shooters for life. For life. It don't take much. There could, for example, right? It could be a random fucking person, right? If I didn't watch AEW, I scrolled on to Wednesday Night Dynamite, and I see Aminata's gear. I'm like, damn, she look cool as fuck. Who is that, right? And that's it. You got Queen Aminata shooter for life. That's it. Is he gonna reward her? No. So in my mind, should this person have tuned out right after? Probably, but he's not gonna give her shit. But that's just how easy it is to do it. And to book the rest of the match. Like, he kind of does it already to where niggas just wrestle. And I'm sorry, I've been going on this fucking discussion for a while, but it's just because it's something I want to talk about. Not to defend Tony Khan, and I have given him probably too much leeway than I should have. But it's really just to kind of like what I've observed in this business. And unfortunately, the conclusion I come to is that like Loki should, if you're black, right? And it's gonna be tough for me to say this because obviously we're 78 issues into it, but it's like, and it's something niggas already know. It's a white man's game. Anything that we can get, we have to be happy about. And until something like really changes for these niggas, you gotta just abandon them. You gotta do it. You gotta just not like drop this shit, but expecting better. I feel like I can't for either. That's why we dropped WWE. We can't expect anything better. It's just not trending up in a direction we like. And niggas can get on here and say, oh, what about Owen Finals getting all the stuff that he's getting? Bro, look at what just happened to that nigga. They said we gonna give you a SummerSlam spot, big bro, and guess what? That shit got pushed back to sometime in the fall. Didn't even give it a new date.
Nigga, they're talking about that shit getting sent back to WrestleMania.
Like what?
Nigga is just throwing numbers out there, man.
So it's like as a whole, and I think the Fed in the department of like, at least they're black male wrestlers, they're doing a little bit better than AEW, which is I think is fine to say. With Trick, with Javon, with Oba. Like if you look at those three, they're doing at least on par or better, right? But it's still not like going anywhere, and that's just the territory. That's just is a WrestleMania in like March. I think that's I have no idea actually. I don't know.
It's been an April deal for the last like 7 years, something like that.
Yeah, if anything, it might be like very
probably
last
even longer. I don't know.
But it's it's a white man's game, and unfortunately, it is a men's game. And the niggas that go to the shows have to fill out the surveys, and I think that's where I'll end it. But can definitely hope for more. But I've given up a long time ago. We do not have a date on Saudi Mania. All right, let's. I am sorry for taking up all your guys' time, but I feel like this makes up for like the past like 3 shows where I don't really be saying too much. You know what I'm saying? Feel me? We can move on though.
That's a bet.
The match was good. The match was very good. Sorry, My World hit a lot of shit. She had a lot of shit I like.
No, the match is fucking awesome, bro.
That what was it? I don't even know the name. It was this match and the fucking. And I know niggas had complaints about the commentary all night, and they were correct.
Them niggas are just bad, bro.
I ain't got no bailout for them. We gotta get some new niggas.
I'm not. I will never ever do that
like
shit.
Excalibur on his calls for big moves is good, but that's really all he's good for. But there are a lot of shit in the Starlight Kid Tekla match and the My World Mercedes Moné match that niggas did not know and did not care to say, which I really like about commentary. But whatever that fucking like power bomb was to the outside by My World, where she kind of like did a flip and then like retained.
Oh, you talking about the sunset bomb to the outside?
Yeah, sunset bomb to the outside.
That's a fucking classic.
No, yeah. But she performed it beautifully.
Says hits all of the fucking like she hits literally every classic she's fucking got in this match. And it's because Maya World is like a huge Mercedes fan, so like I'm glad that they got to have like the match that they wanted with the time that they wanted. Yeah, like I'm super happy that they were able to do it. If not everything they wanted to do, enough of what they wanted to do.
Right.
Because this match was so fucking cool. Like I said, I'm not pussy, so I would have pulled the trigger. I would have pulled the trigger completely too.
Yeah, just let her win clean. Yeah.
I would have let her win clean, and I would have just had her win the fucking title. Because what's the worst that could happen? What, you niggas are mad? About what?
Who would be mad, though?
And that's the problem, is that I don't think anybody would be mad if we had a complete Cinderella run from My World. You would...
Like, the most you would have is niggas upset that Mercedes lost, but then by the time she wins the title entirely, like, it's you're very far removed from...
Have her go all the way and then figure it out as we go. Well, that's my thing. If you're afraid of her not being a good promo, trial and error, bro. It's not really that big a deal, man.
I mean, it's not like these niggas are getting in-ring time anyway, so...
Yeah, you get a 30-minute video package, you looking hot as fuck in a bikini for winning the tournament. That was definitely just a swimsuit. I'm a pervert. Anyway,
wait, who was that?
Yeah, that's what happened on Dynamite. It was like a 30-second video clip of her repeating the shit she said in the promo, the Maya World promo, of which I guess is her new catchphrase now, of the Dreams Don't Win Championships, I do, and that was it.
Gonna be crazy.
Yeah, man, keep that glitter shit away from me, bro. Cause I don't put that shit near me, man. Glitter, don't. Let's not do that.
That's evil. No, it's evil.
It's nonsensical. Let's just not. But yes, after Maya World is promptly beat, we cut to a corner of the fucking arena, and Renee is with Athena, who says, "Damn, Maya World sucks fucking ass, bro." But anyway, I'm up. So the consolation prize is probably dethroning Athena instead of Billy Starks, who has been banished to fucking Collision Purgatory to be beaten down by all the international talent.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then our main event, finally, Ospreay, after the most tumultuous battle ever, Swerve gushing all over the place, these niggas doing everything they can to promptly kill each other, and the power of friendship, or the power of evil, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna call it friendship, because I think that's what it is. The Death Riders came out and they gave Ospreay the extra energy to complete the fucking Spirit Bomb, and nigga, he hit Swerve with everything.
Nah, it was a fucking. I feel like it's one of them New Japan styles. I'm gonna fucking kill you.
He murdered him big style, bro. He hit every move. He hit the Paradigm Shift, the Death Rider, and the fucking Tiger Driver. He said he would never use again because he killed Kenny Omega with it to vanquish Swerve. So you know what, man? I'm with it, bro. I'll fuck with it heavy. But I mean, I have a feeling I know where this goes. Obviously, we've gotten to the point of we know it's Kenny and Ospreay in Wembley, which is completely fine. But I instead of having Moxley and Death Riders beat the fuck out of Ospreay and eventually, Ospreay has to kill the Death Riders again, I would like to see either one of two things happen. I would like to just have the Death Riders be adjacent to him, and he just be part of that group, and then we just continue on like normal. And Moxley can get a shot here and there, and then when Moxley gets it, everybody's kind of like, oh, we can't get involved here. It's going to be no disqualification. No disqualification, but no interference. We're not picking sides in this one. So we just kind of like all stand at ringside, but don't help anybody. Or it's the other one, and it's like, I would prefer Ospreay turning on them before they turn on him, in theory.
Yeah.
Like, people expect all of them to turn on him, but instead, he kills Moxley and everybody's kind of like, oh, that's not supposed to happen. And now we have this fucking death ground killer Ospreay on the loose.
That would be tough. However, in that scenario, I think it probably does get killed by Moxley. And Moxley probably takes that fucking title back.
Nah. I think he vanquishes Moxley and we kind of just gotta go, oh. Or at least he should, I should say.
He should. However, Tony Khan do love him some Mox.
Who would step in as your company babyface? At this point, who cares, man? Just put Mark Briscoe in there.
Nigga's about to be Swerve Strickland.
Gives a fuck. It's gonna have to be Hangman at some point. We're just gonna have to fucking cheat and bring Hangman back. I mean, people are already speculating that Hangman is coming back after this, or on Wednesday, to save Kenny Omega from whatever fucking nefarious acts MJF has paid for.
Now with because I don't actually know about this fucking evil ass Cody Rhodes stipulation. Is it that you can never, no matter who holds it, challenge for the AEW World Title, or is it only like the nigga that I lost to in that stipulation? I can never.
We have no idea because at this point, it's like people are starting to say that it's based on, it's not a concrete thing, and it's based on you choosing to follow it. Like that's the thing that people have been trying to push for Hangman. Because with Cody, it was very much, oh yeah, nah, I'm fried if I lose.
Yeah.
And he lost. So that was like the whole thing.
Nigga hit that fucking Vegeta final explosion.
Yeah. He did that shit and them niggas lived, bro. It's the fucking Jiren one. Where this shit just took his fucking pants.
Goodbye, Brandy.
Or his shirt. And yes. Even you, Hangman.
And yes, even you, Hangman, out of bed. Oh yeah. My god, why did he pop that shit? Cody's was a contract too?
No, yeah, that's why I said that nigga actually fried himself. Oh man, nah, this shit is like, and that's why I fucking hate that stipulation, bro.
I can't lie though, it makes for a damn good match.
You said what?
It makes for a good match because it's like,
it just makes for confusing television. I feel because it's just like, okay, well, when this nigga loses, what are you gonna have him do? Because like realistically, you can't. I feel like this is a stipulation you do if that babyface is already embedded in different parts of the card. Like if that character is comfortable, well, not comfortable, but you know what I mean by comfortable. If that character is comfortably sat at a nexus point, like perfect example, Chris Jericho in like the 90s and 2000s was at a point where he could challenge for a world title, but he could also just go back and be in the Kurt Angle too. Angle, Benoit, those were all guys that were going up and down the card because they could, and it didn't feel weird. But from where Hangman is standing now, it feels entirely too, and this is a problem with modern wrestling in general, is that your main event guys feel too big for everything else on the card. Like, if they're not contending for a title, it feels like a waste of time. If they're not, well, no, sorry, not just a title. If they're not contending for the big title, it feels like a waste of time. If they go for any other belt that's not the main title, it's, oh, I'm just waiting. This is just a holdover for the main belt. If they, if they just contend with anyone, it's just, oh, yeah, this is just to get back to the main event. Like, you can't use these people for anything else but title matches, which sucks.
You know what's funny enough? You know who could definitely do this right now in AEW and get away with it?
Who?
Jon Moxley.
Yes. That's like the exception to the rule. Because he was always embedded in everything else.
Yeah. So I was like, if it was Moxley that did it, that's fine. But Cody and Hangman, it's like, all right, guys, you guys fucking crazy. Like, if you're in the, like, I guess the twilight of your career, and it's just like, all right, I probably don't got another title run in me, then you can do that. But then at that point, it's just like, if it's too obvious and niggas can see it, they're not gonna be as hooked as when Cody did it, or as when Hangman did it. When it's just like,
I mean, niggas assume that was the go ahead, that Cody was just gonna win it, because you're not gonna have your essential main character fucking like implode and never be able to win the world title. That just doesn't make any sense. And here comes fucking Cody Rhodes to show you that he will kill himself for literally nothing.
Boy, the crowd reaction to him losing that shit was probably insane.
Yeah, it was, because you know what niggas started expecting? Niggas fucking put that Homelander countdown on their fucking phone widget page, and it never happened.
And it's never going to happen.
That's how that fucking Codelander shit started.
Nah, because them niggas were doing him insane. The crowd, at times, them niggas were doing him crazy. When them niggas threw his fucking weight belt back at him,
they were trying to get this fucking guy to turn because he couldn't do anything. They wanted to see, like it wasn't me. I didn't really care if he won the shit or not. I just assumed that it was a possibility. The crowds wanted this nigga to turn so bad because he was getting so insufferable as a babyface that had nothing to do, that they wanted anything to happen.
Yeah.
And the problem was Cody was fighting them too. He was literally getting on the mic on a Dynamite and saying, "Hey, this shit is, if you're waiting for me to fucking be an evil guy, it's not happening." By the way, punk ass niggas.
It's probably at it, like, I don't know if he's talked about it since then, probably has, but if I had to guess, it's probably some shit to where like that nigga like looks back at a lot of shit that he did as a heel and is just like, alright, it's uncomfortable. I don't want to do that shit no more.
Yeah, I mean, but there's different ways to be a heel. You don't got to do the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. You don't got to retread.
That's what them niggas want to do, I guess. Or I guess that's what niggas wanted him to do, because they still post about it now, like all the evil shit he was doing in New Japan.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Like I said, I would like to just see fun stuff. I don't want to see the same old. Like I don't want to see factions break up. I'm tired of that. Like the only time a faction should end is if all of its members decide, hey, we had a good run, but we're done. Like that's the only time that a faction should really end, or if they use the faction disbandment match or whatever the fuck. Like I don't think somebody turning on the group should ever just end a faction and guys just fade away. That's another thing that they would do, where it's like one guy would just like break up the family and everybody kind of just goes, I guess we're kind of out of here. And then the guy feuds, one of the guys feuds with the main guy he's having a problem with. And everybody just fades away into the background. Like I just don't like that shit. This shit is boring and it's like tasteless.
Yeah.
Like, perfect example. When Momo defected from Queen's Quest to Oedo Tai, and well, she defected. It's the funniest defection ever, because she defected in a match where it was like, yeah, if you lose one of your members to us, and then Momo betrayed them, and then they lost and had them lose on purpose. so she just gets like traded over. That's like the funniest shit ever. But yeah, no. After Momo joined Oedo Tai, that's when I started watching Stardom. So all of the house shows that I watched was literally Queen's Quest trying to kill Momo for leaving the faction the way she did. Nobody broke up. Nobody said, yeah, let's go our different ways and join different fucking factions. No. They said, yo, we're going to kill you when we see you. I don't know, man. That is fucking funny shit. But yeah, that was Forbidden Door. Fantastic pay-per-view. People are saying that this is easily like a top 1 pay-per-view. At least of the year, and probably like a top 10 all time. And I agree. I have no reason to disagree. All the matches were good. The only downside was Coping and Cage, and that's because they were just in a bad spot. They pulled the death straw. So that was it. But to continue on the week, we did have the go home collision. We had the Ops and the Conglomeration in the trios match. The production on AEW has been very weird as of late. Things just don't sound good. Things don't sound plugged in. Like on this collision, Excalibur's at the desk, but he sounds punched in. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. It sounds like they did ADR for Excalibur, but I can see him at the fucking desk. Maybe they did, and I don't know, but it very much sounded like this guy was like sitting in a booth and reading his lines out at the beginning of this show. But yeah, the Ops and the Conglomeration wasn't a bad match. I don't know if you saw this collision. I'm not sure what you did or didn't see.
On Dynamite?
Collision.
I didn't get to see basically anything. I wanted to watch the fucking Kevin Knight and I forget the nigga's name. I want to watch the title match because I know.
Oh, Desmond Xavier.
Yeah,
that is a very good match. So I'll just speed through Collision here. Ops lose to the Conglomeration. They lose when fucking Hook makes a mistake and then he gets Bowens killed like shit. Bowens gets hit with the damn orange punch and the Olympic slam. So he's fried. The Demander in the stairwell. Leona says he's tired of waiting. Ricochet's like, yo, what? Why are you yelling? Lethal twist walk through the frame. Ricochet and Lethal glaze each other for being bald, and then they say, yeah, let's go talk.
Jesus Christ.
Obviously this is before Forbidden Door. So there's a Death Riders promo after Dynamite. Swerve killed Garcia in the Bedlam. Ospreay said, hey, message received. I'm gonna fucking vanquish you on Sunday. And then Garcia is laid out, by the way. Like, he's laid out on the floor, his neck hurt. Marina's like tending to his neck. And he's just like, yo, Swerve, fuck you, bro. And then he daps up Ospreay. No, sorry, this nigga has some bars, bro. This nigga said, you're about to see how dangerous I can be. This ain't your house anymore. You're just a squatter occupying space. I said, ooh, hold on. Okay. And then we had Xavier versus Knight. This was a fantastic match. I like this one better than the fucking Leo Rush match from Wednesday. Definitely glad you're ready to see this one. I think it was actually just fantastically fucking done. But that's just because Desmond Xavier is a fantastic wrestler. Like, people were saying it. Like, if you look at the composition of the Rascals, the worst singles wrestler is Zachary Wentz. Like, Myron Reed and Desmond Xavier are brilliant singles wrestlers, but Zachary Wentz is only good when it's a tag match involved or a trios match. Yeah. So, of course, Knight wins with the crash landing. But, like I said, great match. We saw the fucking Buckshot Rana, which was insane. We had a video package for the Cell Structure. Triangle of Madness. Tekla says that she's going to burn the Forbidden Door down. It was a pretty good match. Pretty good promo from them. Like, Tekla talked about the Forbidden Door and how she's going to burn it down and how the Stardom thing isn't really over after Starlight Kid. And then Sky Blue said that she's going to beat Mykey and go on to Wednesday, which obviously didn't happen. Jericho versus JD Drake totally fucking happened. Thunder Rosa and Divine Dominion had a really bad promo segment because it was literally everybody just saying, yeah, well, I'm better than you. Yeah, well, I'm better than you. Yeah, well, you can't beat me. Yeah, well, At least I don't wear fucking face paint. Like, this was just fucking... This was not good. Billy Starks gets fried by Persephone in a title match. Let's see. Sheeta attacks Persephone, I believe, post-match, and uses that shit-ass submission. And the stat comes out to make the save with Harley and Aminata. So the battle lines are drawn. Mystical and Mike Bailey destroy the Premier Athletes. Gabe Kidd video package. He says that it was supposed to be him fighting Shooter in America, but the United States government is keeping him out. And then he basically says that he's the original Forbidden Door. We have Jake Doyle and Adam Priest doing DPW lore. Fantastic fucking match. This is another one you gotta go out of your way to see. Both of them. This is where we get the Willow video package afterward. And then in our main event, Hayan is fucking murdered big style.
Nice.
Yeah, they kill Hayan. They beat Maya World at the pay-per-view. Like, what the fuck, man?
Don't worry, they got ROH coming up.
In AAA World, we have a cold open video. There's like a little AI thing for Perils del Mal. Psycho Clown is going to address Pagano again. We have Galeno versus Mecha Wolf. And we have Lolo Vice versus Yedra again. We open up with the Psycho Clown stuff. They do the video recap of the last couple of weeks, even the stuff that I didn't watch when I first started watching AAA. They call out Pagano. Pagano didn't come out. So Psycho Clown and the rest of Psycho Circus say, all right, if you don't want to come out here, we're going to go back there. So, apparently, what I picked up on this is that they're all in agreement that Pagano attacked them niggas. Like, the Psycho Circus said, yeah, nah, bro. The last thing we seen was Pagano, and then we were fucking ass out on the ground. So they go out there to deal with Pagano. Nigga, they get to the locker room, Pagano is dead. They open that bitch. This nigga is laid out on the ground, leaking blood from his mouth. And then they see a message on the fucking mirror that says, Psycho Clown, you're next. It says, Psycho, tu eres el próximo. So, yeah, we got to deal with that fucking thing. Then we have Galeno versus Mecha Wolf. This took entirely too fucking long. Because Galeno is not dealing with Mecha Wolf. Bastard, by the way. He's not feuding with Mecha Wolf. This is very much just housekeeping to get him to Omos. And because they don't have like a big show come, they do. They have Verano Escandalo, but like I said, they're just waiting for this Omos thing. But Galeno uses this cradle version of the message. Like, he has him cradled. Like, I don't know how to fucking describe this shit. If you've ever seen Angel's wing clipper, it's that position into the twisting underhook DDT, or I guess underhook suplex, if you want to call it that. Let's see. We get a video pack, or an anthology video for Verano de Escandalo. This was from last year's. Then the media talks to Ray about Perros del Mal. He said he said them showing up was surprising. Now they have his attention. The former world champion is coming next week, and it'll be his first appearance in AAA. Vikingo will defend the Latin American Championship in NXT in the future. This was going to be on Tuesday, but Vikingo hurt himself going over the fucking match that they were supposed to do. And then Ray notes that Lady Shani is cleared, and she wanted Flammer, so she'll get her in a non-title match next week, as well as Abismo Negro and Fiscal. So our big keys for next week's AAA are Abismo Negro and Fiscal, Shani and Flammer, and the former world champion that's going to debut in AAA. Everybody keeps saying that it's Damian Priest. If it's Damian Priest, I'm gonna be so sick to my fucking stomach.
Low-key hope it is, man.
Dude, like, what the fuck, man? I literally just get away from this guy, and now he's gonna be in AAA regularly. Like, fuck me, man.
Whip up, bro. Whip up.
Fuck off.
Whatever that fucking means.
And then in our main event, we have La Hiedra and Lola Vice for the NXT Women's Championship. Nigga, the first thing I wrote down because it was the first thing I noticed. Why is the referee white? Who is this white nigga in this refereeing this match?
A white boy can't speak a little Spanish?
No, fuck no.
Oh, okay.
That's how we get in trouble all the time. What happened? Y'all let Chang speak patois and then we just couldn't get rid of him? I'm just saying.
We're gonna have to cut that nigga too.
That is what happened. That nigga spoke a little bit of patois and he became fucking a LARPer. Fucking Jamaican LARPer. Let's see. We had an attack before the bell. A Michinoku driver for 2. Vice escapes and rolls through for 2. Brawling on the outside. This was I think this was a good match, but I think it was a good match more, or not because of Lola Vice. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't think Lola Vice is as good as everyone else says, but I mean, time will tell. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't really care if I'm wrong. So I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, after this, we have a run-in. Maravilla and Flammer come down to ringside to help. Catalina neutralizes the other members of Las Toxicas. Viper gets a sleeper on, Viper. Vice gets a sleeper on Yedra, who rolls through for 2. Then she runs into the damn back fist, which I think is called 305 for whatever fucking reason. I know she's from Miami, but sure. And then Las Toxicas attack post-match, but Lady Shani makes the save. And that's how AAA goes off the air. Alright, it's main event time. And Dynamite is here. We're live from San Diego, California. Excalibur trips over his fucking words immediately. And then we go to a pre-tape from, what is this called? Forbidden Door. Renee's in the hallway. She meets with Ospreay and Windsor. And who appears in the trainer's room but the captain? Windsor is very much still wary of the evil bald. So she says, yeah, I'll catch up with you. Be safe. So they get to talking. Ospreay asks if he's okay. He says, yeah, no, I'm good, man. Thank you for asking. Thank you for being out there. Will asks him what he meant by he's starting to see it. Moxie goes on to explain that if he could explain it in words, he'd do it for everybody. This company could be great. And then he uses the bucket of crabs analogy about how people don't want to work together to make it great. They would much rather just pull each other down, like crabs in a barrel. He said it's up to them to protect the business, and then he offers him the Death Riders patch. He says if he wears it, he can ride with them, ride with him. He's proud of him. And then he walks off. And who no clips into the scene but Kenny Omega. Kenny, the entire time that he is talking to this nigga, is staring at this Death Rider patch, and Ospreay goes, okay, man, I get it. Okay. Jesus. You are not my dad, bro. Literally said, you're not my dad. You're not my dad. Yeah. He says, you are not my dad. These niggas literally are on the up and up, man. You don't need to keep looking at this. I can see you eyeing it. I've got this. Max reveals himself before he's supposed to, I feel. Because you can see him in the background sticking his little arm out the fucking trainer's room. He comes out and he says, oh, hold on, hey. He says, listen, Kenny says, if you survive Briscoe, you gotta go through me next. Max stares him down, then tells Ospreay he'll see him at Wembley. And then Kenny tells Ospreay to take care of himself. And I wrote in my notes, personally, that they keep playing with the Ospreay getting turned on by the Death Riders thing. And I said I think it's the best order of, or Jesus, my fucking brain. I think the best order of business is Ospreay turns on them, he wins the title, and then vanquishes Moxley to become a monster. This is what I was telling you guys. And then, the last thing I wrote was, I guess we reinsert Hangman at some point to be like a moral compass of some sort for somebody, even though he can't challenge for the title. But this leads into our opener, which is Mark Briscoe and MJF for the AEW World Championship. This is an 18-minute match. Max opens up this guy's fucking head wound almost immediately, and he is bleeding all over himself and the ring. But this match sucks because the entire match is built around hitting the J Driller because, as we know, MJF Nobody, including MJF, has kicked out of the Jay Driller. It is a kill shot. It is a killer technique. So what happens in this match? We hit the Jay Driller and this nigga kicks out. So the full salvo like kill shot that we were banking on to win this match does not work. And then he just loses because of it. Like, he kicks out and Mark Briscoe says, "Okay, I'm immediately gonna go for the top rope Jay Driller, fuck this." And then I wrote, well, you did all this build up of, oh, well, Max has never kicked out of the Jay Driller, nobody's kicked out of the Jay Driller. The Jay Driller kills people, you don't kick out of it. And this guy just kicks out of it like it's nothing. Mind you, these guys were both killed in that cage match. So I see no reason why the Jay Driller just doesn't work here. But I guess, that's just wrestling, right? I just gotta charge it to the game at some point. But yeah, we get Alabama Slam, we get Heat Seeker, it's a pinfall, easy dub. For whatever reason, Max attacks him with the ring. The conglomeration are cooked from last night, so they're not here tonight, obviously. And before he can get that second shot in, Kenny comes to the save. Kenny then challenges Max for tonight, knowing he's gonna say no. Max says he'll wrestle him next week, but only if he puts his ability to challenge for the belt on the line. He'll give him till the night is over, so of course, the main event is already cooked. If you thought the women were gonna main event this show, you were fucking wrong. We literally pump faked you at the last minute. Buzzer beater pump fake. I've never heard of that fucking thing in my life. Of course. So, we go backstage, and Renee's with Max. He addresses Andrade. Max then lists off all the people that he's beaten during his title reigns. Says Kenny is 0-2 and it's going to be an easy dub. That's what all those people that he listed off have in common. He mentioned Cody Rhodes here by name, by the way. I guess we're allowed to say Cody Rhodes on television again.
He gave the all clear, sorry.
Yeah, I guess the Bucks erased Cody's name from the whiteboard backstage. All right, cool.
Tony Khan's like, you know what? Yeah.
Says the best bout machine and the aerial assassin are not the best wrestlers in the world. It's him. He calls Omega a gutless coward. Ospreay walks in and tells him he'll break, or he tells him not to break his own neck blowing himself. Asks why he picked the stipulation. And then Max simply responds, because I'm the champ and you're not. And then he says whether anyone likes it or not, he'll see him at Wembley. This motherfucker is losing like shit. So, Shivani is with Andrade, and then I noted that this is very good use of time to clean up ringside, because this is on the stage. And you can even see when they're pulling in for the shot, they use the pulling in shot, that, they're cleaning up ringside and everything, because them niggas use tables, and Mark Briscoe is bleeding all over the fucking place and shit. So, Andrade comes out, he's on his own, he's still dressed like fucking Inspector Gadget. He says it's time to beat that pendejo, MJF, and become AEW champion. He has one question. He looks around because the chants are so fucking loud. Says how you know, and then he's killed by the strike team that we keep talking about. It's Archer, Doyle, and Cage in the fucking Fiend pants. And then Kevin Knight is also here as well. I noted, where the fuck is LFI? Why wouldn't LFI come to help Andrade, especially after Roosh? Like, he and Roosh were cool the entire time.
They got that nigga in fucking Gay Baby Joe.
Yeah, I guess, right?
You hurt my Pookie Bear Max, nigga. Get the fuck off of my program.
You hurt MJ. He sent the Gay Baby Joe, even though it's obvious it wasn't on purpose.
Damn it.
Now I gotta actually think.
Fuck, what am I gonna do in the 2 weeks between when MJF drops that shit in Redemption? Oh my god.
Yeah, I would like to know who the fuck is gonna be Kenny Omega's. Is he just not gonna be on the pay-per-view?
No, you can't do that.
Can you not?
You said Redemption too many times as promos. You gotta do it.
You gotta bring Zach back over so he can beat him again.
Oh, Zach.
Yeah, right? Then call somebody from New Japan. Yoda Tsuji looking at the phone.
Oh, Gabe.
He looking at Tanahashi talking about, nigga, you better not pick that up. Because, boy, if you pick that shit up, we're done here. Let's see.
Now, whoever's on the board, we might have to take you to the back and talk to you.
Nah, production has been, like I said, it's been incredibly bad the last couple weeks. Not even the last couple months.
Niggas cut away from the fucking Ospreay Liger Bomb on fucking Swerve in the main event. I was like, whoa.
What are we doing? Because, like, actually, what the fuck are we doing?
Some better angles? What's going on?
I don't know, man. Then they throw Andrade out of the ring, and it's time for the TNT Championship match. But first, here's a 30-second clip of your CEO on the beachside celebrating her win. She, like I said, she stakes the claim. She says she's going to Wembley. She's going to win at Wembley. And that dreams do not win championships. She does. And that was it. 30 seconds. But of course, you know, we've got the beginning of the show. We've got even, like, he's got a segment right after the opener. He's in a match tonight. Son, come on, man. It's egregious. Like, even if she didn't want to be there or anything like that, nigga, where is Maya World? Hello? Has she been banished back to fucking Ring of Honor gay baby jail? What is happening here? Where is anything? Like, come on, bro. Like, Tekla didn't even say anything about the fucking challenger. Tekla wasn't even on the show!
Yeah,
Dude! Like, not even a fucking pre-tape?
Fighting Julia Hart right now? Oh.
Like, this shit is fucking crazy, bro. Oh yeah, Maya World did get Julia Hart on tonight's Collision, but I'll run down that card when we get to it.
I mean, but that's the thing. It's like, even if these niggas are about to pull up to Collision, right? That's happening in real life right after your Wednesday show. You gotta at least, like, let her come out, talk some shit. Let Julia Hart come out, talk some shit. Or how about I whoop your ass on Collision? And that's like the bare minimum, right?
That's literally the bare minimum.
A child could put that shit together. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't even do that, and niggas just fighting. Okay. The Triangle Vortex. Ooh, it's your turn, my world.
No, it's not, because CEO's up next. And people, like I said, people are speculating that Tekla is not going to be the champion come all in. And I think this casino gauntlet that they're doing for the women to find a contender for redemption is the key. And it's like I said, they're saying that it's Willow. So, I don't know. I think the Willow two week title reign is fucking funny. Or sorry, month-long title reign. Willow getting the fucking Darby Allin treatment. Except instead of Dynamite, it's on Collision.
Oh my god!
Nigga, could you, like, you know how fucking funny that is?
I got into wrestling and all I got was a bunch of fucking cool clothes I'll wear for the rest of my life.
Bro.
And fucking join
Who's gonna win that belt to hold it for a month, have 2 defenses on Collision, and then get blown up by the CEO at Wembley?
And even then, it's like, as a Willow fan, it's like, I obviously want her to defend against Mercedes, but then it's just like, nigga, the CEO looks crazy after that.
Yeah.
It'll always
you won the tournament twice and lost twice.
The lights will always be too bright for
you. We gotta have a fucking... Not for sure, but like, you didn't even try to like pivot to something that was like cool.
Yeah. Like,
Tekla is a very cool pivot, but outside of that, we didn't... And Tekla's pivot wasn't even like good because you didn't allow it to be good.
Yeah.
Like, it feels like she hasn't been doing anything. Like, when your plans fall through, like, your strength as a booker is how quickly you can find something of equal or a lesser equal value. Like, come on, bro.
How well you can fucking brute force things to be cool.
Yes.
Which is probably the same thing, but
it's about finding something that works. Like, that's how you can tell us that you're an elite booker, bro. Like, I don't know, man. Like, Tekla is literally the only reason that like Tekla's reign is going so well is because she's found her legs as like a main event caliber talent.
Yeah.
Like, if she didn't, we'd be having a completely different conversation.
Imagine if they gave her main event level shit, though.
Yeah, and that's like that's the bigger problem that we keep fighting for, but people keep, like, the louder people are not fighting for it and telling us that it doesn't matter. So, you know, we get away with it.
I'm telling you, it's because AEW niggas are not good people.
I mean, that's just wrestling niggas, bro.
But
wrestling niggas as a whole are just not good people, and that's how we end up in
that is my point. That, you know, like, it's technically all one group, and I know me saying that is also diluting the pool, so I won't say it too much. But yeah, you know, niggas are not great people. Live TV Graps on Thursdays for once, bro. I'm not gonna lie, to be honest with y'all lucky I'll make this shit fun for me, because I was about to push this shit back to tomorrow, because boy, what a day did I have at work. But nah, I was like, let me not hold y'all. Let me get on here. But yeah,
so Leo Rush versus Kevin Knight. Good TV match. I didn't care. I'm sorry. I really didn't give a fuck. There was too much Gaga in this fucking match for me to care.
I mean, even then,
Not Knight's hurt, and he's selling that he's hurt. It's Callis and fucking Doyle getting involved. It's Leo Rush as a whole. Like, there's too many negatives for me to give a fuck about this shit. The only cool things that came out of it was this the Blackout television title that he has. The fact that they announced Cage and Andrade, and Callis saying Callis getting fucking shit on, where Callis was like, Leo Rush shouldn't be allowed because he's dangerous and psychotic. And then Excalibur says, wait a minute, nigga, you employed Doyle and Archer. And he says, yeah, well, anyway. Then another thing that Callis says is 40 years ago, Leo Rush would be behind a fence somewhere. And I started dying of laughter because I know exactly what he means, but it's so very easy to take it in a different connotation.
Like he's a dog or something like that?
No, like that. That's how they treated special needs niggas 40 years ago.
I don't think that's great.
Like that, it's fucking ridiculous, but
I don't think that's
that's just something that no matter how you say it, it's insane. And that's why I laughed at it.
Yeah.
Like, that is fucking funny.
One thing I was thinking about too, right, is because at the end of this match, you might have mentioned it already. My bad if you did. Speedball's like in the crowd, right?
That was after the match, yeah. After the match, they're focused on, because what happens after the crash landing for 3, I just lost my notes somehow, I don't know. There we go. After the match, Darby comes out and says, yeah, I'm getting mine, nigga. Or else I'm gonna blow you niggas up again. And Callis says, boy, you are a fucking criminal, and we do not deal with criminals. And then after that part of the segment ends, they show me, they fucking reveal Mike Bailey like a hidden character hiding in the shadows. Mike Bailey is in the crowd watching the match like a fucking peasant, and they don't even highlight it. It's literally like, nigga, oh my god, if you see it, the camera, it's a low shot from the floor, like the perspective is showing you Bailey on the side, and then it's Knight in the ring. They don't, commentary barely acknowledges it. The niggas in the ring don't know what's happening. This fucker is Batman now. Mike Bailey is Kevin Knight's Batman. He is stalking him like fucking Batman. It's ridiculous.
I guess the like larger point I was going to get to is like with Kevin Knight, like what are we going for? Like what's next? I kind of talked about it earlier.
Again.
Before, is it we putting the title on the line?
I mean, we did it the first time. I think the second one is just the titles on the line at All In. Because I think we do Darby at Redemption, and Doyle like throws my what's his name, Darby Allin into the fucking 9th row head first.
Yeah.
And then we get to All In, and it's just Jet Speed implodes, like for real this time.
Also, another thing that like I'm confused about is why is Kevin Knight afraid of Darby Allin?
Because Darby Allin kills himself and people.
But then it's like the first time me and that nigga locked up,
I sent him to the hospital, yeah.
I put that nigga on the sideline. He should not be afraid of that guy. If anything, that should be his thing right now, is that, oh, that nigga that y'all say takes so much punishment, the unbreakable man, I fucking broke that nigga. I had him laid up in that shit watching fucking Jack Perry roll around and do his shit for a month. I made that nigga better. I made him the fucking, if anything, I made him the fucking killer of MJF that he actually is. Them niggas not gonna write that though. It's okay. I'm fantasy booking. Allow me. Sorry. I don't know. It's just with him being like becoming heel and suddenly being afraid of Darby Allin, the speedball thing getting fucking. It's to the point, right? I think I might have mentioned this to you before in call, just like randomly the cream cord. It don't feel real that Jet Speed is broken up. I might have typed it. I feel like I typed it. It don't feel real. Just like watching LeBron and them fucking Laker yells, shit don't feel real.
It's because the breakup was so sudden. Them niggas were literally fine, and then they weren't fine. And the problem is that the breakup didn't have to have anything to do with Bailey. It's just Kevin Knight is evil now.
Yeah. Not to fantasy book again, but it's like a way to do this is just to like have them have a difference of ideologies that doesn't immediately start with a breakup, right? It's like, all right, I killed Darby Allin of my own volition. Why did you kill Darby Allin? I told that nigga not to let me down. The fuck, nigga, let me down. And then it's just like, all right, I don't know what that means, but we'll just keep you away from him. You know, if you're still cool with me, like we can still keep doing the tag thing. Like it's still my
Well, I
man.
mean, that was the thing is that Mike Bailey was like, nigga, why did you do that?
But
Like we can
issue with
apologize
Kevin
and we
Knight,
can just go back to being jet speed. Like it's not that big a deal, bro.
I feel like you don't even have to do all that because it really is just like Speedball's like I just can't do this because you're pure fucking evil, nigga. Speedball, you don't really give a shit about Darby Allin like that. And I feel like if John Moxley's gonna do the Clint Eastwood thing on TV, then as a whole AEW has to get a little bit more like I don't want to say like non-binary because it's not what I mean, but like there has to be, and there are a lot more gray characters, but like as a whole, you kind of have to do that to where it's like Speedball can at least start off in denial, like, all right, I'm gonna just pretend I didn't see that shit straight up, because this is really like they're like this. You can't see me doing the fucking finger hold like thing, but like they have been pretty much at each other's hips since they both joined the company, like since debut for both of them. They've been teaming together. So I can't let little Darby Allin get in the way of greatness, bro. We teamed with Mystico. We teamed with Mystico.
Yes.
Like we were in the Cowboy Carters. We can't just throw that out. You can't just throw out the Cowboy Carters
Yes, you can.
for some Darby Allin. Oh my god.
Like,
yo, I don't know,
bro. Darby being
it?
the trigger for this is so fucking funny.
Who posted something? Somebody called Darby Allin baby girl or something like that. And like there was a tweet saying Darby. I couldn't believe my eyes. I couldn't believe what I was reading.
Crustiest nigga,
That
you
guy
know,
looks like
being
he
called
smells like
baby girl.
cigarettes.
No, he
He
does.
probably doesn't
He
even
definitely
smoke.
smells like fucking.
He smells like cigarettes.
He smells like the fucking jewel pop, bro. He don't even smell like the good cigarettes, bro.
The fuck? He blocks the. And it's like, I'm not gonna go that far. Okay. Now I will agree with you, right? Let me not do that. That's my EP at the end of the day. I'm a stand buyer, right? But I myself, I'm just gonna look away. However, baby girl, I can't handle that because that's just not.
No, that's egregious, dude. He looks like he smells.
Man, no.
Like fuck the cigarettes. He looks like he
No.
smells.
No, man, no. Like we can't just turn. No circle hole, circle block, nigga. We can't. Fuck, man. We had. Oh my, now it feels real. For the Cowboy Carters, man, we got rid of the team. Oh my god, bro. What do you mean Darby Allin is bigger than a program? Pink coat that has never been.
Nah, yeah, it stinks, dude. He stinks.
Like you can let that nigga take a UFO splash, bro. The nigga has Foley in his corner, bro. We haven't seen Foley since. Has Foley in his corner. Anyways, we can move on. That's my little rant for Kevin Knight because I think they're fucking.
No, and it's a real rant to have because like Kevin Knight as a heel, isn't the problem here. The problem is how we got here.
Yeah.
This nigga turned because Darby Allin lost the title match that he was the champion in. Like, it's not even like Darby failed to win the title after, like, getting numerous chances. The nigga was the champion. He just lost. And he lost because he defended it against mad people at once. Like, I hate to shoot Darby some bail because I hate dealing with this fucking guy. But it's just like Kevin Knight's, like, reasoning is so fucking ass that I have to call this out. Like, for such a smart guy, that's really the reason that's what pushed you over, Darby failing to defend the fucking title? What, all because you wanted to take the fucking title from him? That's ridiculous.
Because, I think it's because I can see it, right? Because it's like, Kevin Knight's mind, he's an opportunist, right? And even then, it's like, either way, whether or not Darby won or not, you shouldn't give a fuck, because technically you beat both them niggas. So why should you be pressed over who wins, right? But I guess for him, it's a bit easier if he beats Darby, because I already definitively killed that nigga already. Whereas MJF, I don't know what he's going to pull out of the fucking Acme suitcase, I don't know what he's going to pull out of Hammer Space to beat me this time. So it's like, I don't want to fight that guy. I want to fight you. And now you lost the shit. Nigga, bow, right? Like, I fucking shoot you in your fucking head. But Speedball, it's a low UFO splash. It's not going to kill him, clearly. He's been through worse. Nigga just took a... Well, all right. Now, a combination UFO splash after taking a spinning fucking pile driver, right? Or was it not? It was second rope.
Darby died to the fucking second rope thing, and I'm pretty sure Knight did too.
So
I could be wrong.
It's not great. It's not a great look if I UFO splash him after something heinous like that. But he's not bigger than the program. That's what it should have been. Or if you are gonna fucking break them up, because I guess Darby is bigger than the program, it should be a fucking, it should be a Sasuke retrieval arc or something. Not whatever this shit is.
Yeah, I don't know what this is, because Mike Bailey is on the fucking outside of a feud that he should be a main person in. Darby is the main person. Like, I don't fucking get it.
Yeah, exactly. Would you say they turned him at the wrong time?
Yes.
I think
yes, I think you
like...
can do the Darby thing as a one-off and then slow burn the turn. Have everything go wrong except for when they're in singles matches. Have Kevin Knight be able to eke out wins by himself, or when he's with Speedball, they can. And I'm not saying to pin Speedball every fucking time. Like, you can you can pin both of them at, one here, one there, whatever. But very much like slow burn the fact that they cannot fucking win.
Yeah. Which would then fuel his turn and his fucking him leaping into Don Callis' arms or some shit like that.
Yeah, because bro, it looks crazy. It looks crazy to kill Darby one night and then just say, "Yeah, fuck you, Speedball." The fuck.
And then instantly, like Don Callis family is all right.
Instantly, Callis is on his phone. Yo.
And I caught him backstage. He was waiting for him backstage. You knew it was gonna happen.
Nigga, Callis hopped right out of his seat. Said, "Holy shit!"
It's not like completely out of the picture that Kevin Knight ended up a bad guy too, because it's like, I think the way he just carries himself is very, is very classic fucking pretty boy heel of just like, I dress better than you, I have more money than you, and he was saying some of that shit as a face, right? So it's like the foundation is already there for him to just like dive deeper into just like, I am a complete package and you are not. It's just I feel like where Jet Speed was as like a tag team as a group, I think is just it's too good of something to give up so quick. And if you are gonna blow them up like crazy style, not even just like we go our separate ways, if you're gonna blow them up like violently, you have to have a very solid plan intact, like right. And they did not at all. They got this nigga Kevin Knight in a fucking nigga. Think about this. Leo Rush made it into that fucking cage match, and Speedball is nowhere to be found. I understand Leo Rush is sports entertainment, but like Darby is the nigga that is getting the face to face with Kevin Knight, not fucking the guy that the nigga was tag teaming with.
I told you, he's a fucking hidden character. It's the gag from The Simpsons where the nigga in the trench coat.
Yeah. Like, I understand it's like we love Darby. His fucking title reign brought Super Eye Patch Wolf back into this shit, so obviously we gotta give Darby more stuff. But
please,
it's just like,
man.
yeah, nigga Kevin Knight, bro. like it had to be.
That's like our most viewed video, I'm pretty sure.
Is it really?
I think so.
Or niggas calling us all types of crazy
Nobody commented. We just for whatever reason, when I was checking the like likes and dislikes, we had only 3 people liked and disliked it, but it was like 2 likes and 1 dislike.
That was probably Super Eye Patch Wolf.
Could you imagine? He's seeing our little video.
But it's like I don't know why you decided to select Kevin Knight to get motherfucked by Darby Allin when it's like there are other people that he could be fighting, going after, other shit that he could be doing, but you want to go break up my fucking
happy
best friends program. So
don't say it like that. That's what happened to the best friends. One day Trent Beretta just turned on Chuck Taylor and killed him, like literally. And Orange Cassidy was like, "Dude, what the fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened here, hey?"
And like at the very least, I could be happy that there's no not Christian Cage, that there's no Jericho program with Kevin Knight, but like, I don't know. It just feels like there, and the other elephant in the room for this thing is that like he didn't join Swerve.
Yeah, Swerve lost the bidding war. Fake money, fake demon.
Yeah, them coffee beans not enough, bro. I need to hit up freaking and Bex for an investment. They'll hook us up, please. We can go into partnership. Anyways, what's next on this
Fake
godforsaken?
what's next here is so after that, after Speedball is randomly in the crowd like an NPC. Renee's with Champa, him and Jericho brawl. So Jericho throws a fucking bin at this guy, and this is the emptiest bin I've ever seen. He throws his bin and let lemon slices in a fucking solo cup fall out of this bin. I said, what the fuck is going on back there? What? And then after that, they brawl outside. Ciampa says, fuck this. He picks up a drill, tries to use it on Jericho, and then they just brawl apart, and Ciampa's throwing everything out. He's throwing boxes and shit. They just brawl. That's it. Renee's outside the Elite locker room. She knocks. Cutler opens the door, and when she gets in there, it's everybody deliberating. It's Kenny and dude. Hold on, I just realized because Cutler disappears from the shot completely. They're talking to Renee, and Cutler is just in the fucking corner. That's what's implied here. Because he opened the door for them. So this just means that Cutler is sitting in the fucking corner of the room watching everybody talk about this fucking thing here. But yeah, they're deliberating. Matt says, listen, bro, you cannot... We lost 2 niggas to this. It's not happening. Stop. Nick says, bro, he'll be fine. He knows the... Like, the fact that these 2 cannot decide, like, they're playing devil's advocate with this shit is crazy. Matt talking about, bro, they got Hangman, they got Cody, man. Come on, stop.
Niggas are mentioning Cody a lot. I'm starting to get worried.
Kenny says, I still haven't made my decision, but when I do, it has to be alone. So you guys just listen to me and let me do this by myself. Matt says, yeah, okay, man, what the fuck ever. I don't fucking care. Whatever, man. Sure. And then Nick's like, no, he's got this, bro. Relax. He's got this. I need Kenny to lose because these niggas are like, these are the funniest niggas back here. Because Matt's like, yo, what happens if you lose? And then Nick says, yeah, so he just won't lose. That's it. It's okay. Then we get Will Ospreay and Jon Moxley versus Swirl. This match was 19. Jesus Christ. This match was 9 minutes. And the commentary makes note of the Death Riders patch on Ospreay's pants. And then, yo, Jon Moxley is evil, son. And the reason I say this is because he and Ospreay handshook and said, yeah, we're gonna let the Swirl thump us around for 6 minutes, and that'll be fine.
Ospreay fuck with Blake Christian, bro.
They both do. Blake Christian and fucking Lee Johnson was whooping they ass with bros combos niggas have never seen before. This shit is so fucking funny, man. Oh my god, no, I couldn't believe it. They gave them entirely fucking too much. Moxie is sitting there rolling around and selling for these niggas for 3 minutes. Ospreay's getting it too then for the next 3 minutes. And then they hit this nigga with... Fam, Lethal trips Moxley. He goes face to face with Marina. Marina practically dumps this fucking guy on his head. On his little bald ass head. Then we get the goddamn kill shot here. We get the paradigm shift into the hidden blade combo to vanquish Lee Johnson. So Lexi is with Edgy Christian. Christian says, hey, what the fuck's this Jay White thing about? Edge says, hey man, he owes me a favor. Well, fuck him, bro, because him and his little gang were fucking around with me and my family way back when. They took the trios titles from us, if I remember correctly. Or maybe it was the other way around, I don't remember. But yeah, no, there is still lingering Christian Jay White beef. So we hear from Switchblade. He's flanked by the gang. Says it's been 459 days since he's been gone. Then he says, when I left, we all hated the Death Riders. What the fuck's wrong with y'all? Hello? They're evil. Hello? Then he calls Ospreay a fraud for hanging out with them. And then he does Who Let the Dogs Out with the theatrics. And then he says he's got a bone to pick with David Finlay. Sorry, he calls him David Finlay Jr. Because he knows that nigga hate his daddy. Then he called him
Finlay no more.
Right? Everybody's gonna call him David Finlay Jr. now. Calls him a Nepo baby bitch boy. and then says that they're ready to go. Whoever wants to take a shot, they can take a shot. This nigga dumped all his catchphrases, and he says, "You niggas is going to breathe with the switchblade. You know what the fuck it is." And then we cut to the back. Shane Taylor Promotions say, "Hey, y'all niggas call yourselves the Collision Cowboys, but we want to beat up the Bang Bang Gang on Collision." So that's a bet. And so we get to our what should have been our main event of the show, but Kenny Omega takes precedent over everything because it's Kenny Omega apparently. Oh, I hated this fucking match. It's Persephone, it's Sheeta, it's Harley Cameron, Stat, Micah, and Aminata. It's Survival of the Fittest for the vacant TBS Championship. 17 minutes. I hated this match. I hated this match because it felt like we had nothing planned for this match. Everybody was just doing shit. The beginning of the match starts with like a big schmoz brawling thing, and then we splinter off, and then nothing happens. Everybody's going half speed. Michael was kind of lost for a good part of the beginning of this, and even like halfway into the middle of it. Harley is just there. Like this match felt disjointed, disconnected, and I know everybody except for Harley in this match is better than this, which is why they eliminated Harley like not even a minute into this match. They got Harley the fuck out of there almost immediately, and then nothing still happened. Nothing was planned. Nobody had anything to do. They were doing very basic things. Like this was very much a vacation for everybody involved. You get to wrestle a match without wrestling a match. But did you have anything to say about it?
Who was this?
This is the Survival of the Fittest.
Fuck. What a fucking match, bro. I tuned in towards the end. So I didn't get to see. I think I tuned in, funny enough, right after Harley Cameron got eliminated, right?
I mean, that was the beginning, so you good. Yeah. Not yet, nigga. That like literally nothing happened, and she got eliminated first. They got rid of her fucking quick, and then everybody proceeded to do fucking nothing.
Well, actually, maybe I'm not sorry, Marina. But yeah, I mean, I had I had two paths to success right here, right? I had two horses in this race, and honestly, I should have known that they were gonna get eliminated after.
Oh, Persephone and Aminata. Okay,
that was my backup if Aminata got eliminated, which he shouldn't have. But I was like, at the very least, if Aminata gets out, Persephone has been on AEW a lot recently, so maybe she'll get CBS belt, take it back to Mexico, and have to come back to the US. But I thought we'd get like a mini run, and then niggas would probably start hotshotting that bitch. Did that happen? Of course not. But for the actual Graps themselves, I thought it was okay. I thought Harley getting eliminated, whatever. And I'm gonna be for real, because I do like Sheeta. I don't know too much about Sheeta. She was not moving me at all this match, especially that fucking finish that she won with. I don't like that shit.
But I told y'all about that fucking thing, man. That thing is garbage.
Yeah. Also, upon watching a little bit of this back, I damn near watched the entire fucking match. Like,
no, I told you that. The Harley shit was super duper early. You've seen the match.
Yeah, and I saw the whole thing. I thought I'd missed a lot before. I did not. Which is
they were literally fucking around doing generic battle royal shit, and then Harley gets rolled up by Persephone, and then Stat for whatever reason is mad about that. Like, this isn't every woman for themselves, but
yeah.
What the fuck is your problem? Why is she here if I can't pin her? The fuck is wrong with you?
You should be mad. You ain't get to pin her.
I'm saying that's free eats.
But with that, it feels like we've deadass reverted to like, you remember when Wheeler Yuta was trying to coach her?
No, yeah, no, she's literally back to being directionless, and hanging out with Harley and Willow, being their fucking third wheel.
Yeah. So I don't know if like. But we can't do that. And we talked about it previously, where like that was kind of like an interesting direction if that went that way. But niggas said no. I guess like the thought was like the scary thought was, it would be cool in theory if she had joined the Death Riders, but I guess a lot of people thought she would just be another one of fucking Moxley's ball lickers. That even though like. Most of them do wrestle. The only nigga that doesn't really wrestle like that is Wheeler Yuta. But I guess they thought she'd be reduced to Marina. she'd be reduced to the Marina role of just like walking around and fucking puffing her chest and
Well,
shit like that.
she would be the wrestler, and then Marina would be allowed to be the enforcer in this theoretical Death Riders.
If anything, it's like now, you know, Stat as like or not Stat, Marina as a fucking tag partner. It's a low-key carry here, but we're gonna be nice. We're gonna be nice. But now that they didn't do that, it just feels like Stat has had nothing to do. And that's like my issue to where it's like I don't know who's vetoing these ideas. For example, like the Death Riders breaking up, that one, okay, I can see it.
Moxie
right?
said we don't do that shit around here. That's
Is
WWE
the
shit.
alternative better?
The alternative, what, breaking them up?
Yeah, so like what we have now, is it better? Yes.
Keeping them together is good. I think everybody's saying, yeah, I'm tired of Moxie, I'm tired of the Death Riders, I'm tired of the Death Riders, I'm tired of the Death Riders. You're tired of them because they don't have anything to fucking do.
Yeah, you just gotta give niggas something to, like, it doesn't even have to be like they do something as a unit, right? They don't have to go back to being evil.
Like, if they are integrated normally into this fucking show, we would not have this problem. They are not integrated normally. Mox, they literally are attached to Moxie like they're the fucking delightful children from down the lane. That's it. That's how they show up on this show, is that they're all conjoined at the fucking hip and follow Moxie around.
That nigga is kind of like, what's that nigga's name from that show? Fucking Father? Forgot what his actual name was. That nigga, boy.
That's exactly what that shit is, bro.
Dead ass. So,
like, nobody does anything. Nobody moves without Moxie saying anything, and Moxie is not saying anything.
Yeah.
Niggas aren't challenging for belts. Niggas aren't, like I'm saying, there's nothing for nobody to do. You have fucking 5 people in your faction. How are they all doing nothing and just training? What does training all day do? We gotta win. Nigga, like, Pac has had 3 fucking title shots in the last 5 months or something like that, and he's lost all of them.
And it's like that's fine, but then you look at like Claudio, and it's just like Claudio barely pop out to do none.
Damn, homie, you used to be the man, homie. What the fuck happened to you?
Garcia recently started popping out to like, you know, go to function and shit like that.
Yeah, to get his ass beat at the function.
Ironically enough, this fucking Wheeler Yuta getting into women's business was like the last time he was like regularly doing shit.
That was crazy.
That was very.
He got into that business and then got shaved like shit, and then I was supposed to just. They shaved him like a motherfucker too. Like that was the fucking. I asked them to give my poodle like a fire cut, and then they just shaved the nigga because it was hot.
Them young niggas took everything from me.
No, but actually.
And it's like, you know, him getting into women's business, ironically enough, was like. And maybe that might have shifted Tony Khan's thinking of just like he's just like, all right, Marina, I can't watch this shit no more, bro. But it's like that's the time when like I think everybody was doing something, because was that around the same time as the C2?
That was like right before, I believe.
So it was Yuta and Marina doing something, and then we go right into the C2, which had Mox, Claudio. Was it Pac too? Was Pac also in that?
Yeah, I believe so. Yes.
So everybody
because Pac was in Gold League, and then Claudio and Mox were in the fucking Blue League.
So literally everybody in the Death Riders was doing something, and now we're fast forwarded now, and it's like, all right, Pac, we're gonna send you out to these title matches to fucking lose, and it's like, why can't Claudio have a little? I know the answer, right? And it's we just got the shit off of fucking Okada. We don't want to have to shop it around to a lot of different people, right? But it's like, why can't Pac get a fucking TNT title run?
Oh no, the shaving was this year. It was a Grand Slam, so it would have been after C2.
How far after? When C2 was like
2 months.
November, right?
Oh. C2 is November into December, and then Grand Slam is February. But
I think that the Yuta shit, I can't remember when Tony lost that title the first time.
It was in the summer, was it not? I tripping?
Damn, so this shit, that Yuta shit was cooking for a while before they actually had him fight somebody. Because that was his beef with, I guess technically, like the through line to his beef with Tony Storm after that was.
Yeah,
technically
Tony's title reign ended in September.
Okay.
So she lost it in the 4-way to Statlander. At All Out, and then we spun off into Wheeler Yuta.
Oh, I think it was Marina with Blood and Guts like 2 months later,
Yes.
and then Yuta later.
Right.
So like they kind of had shit going on like a little bit after that, even though Marina was like a last second addition of Blood and Guts. I think I could be lying. I think I'm lying my ass off today, but them niggas have had. There have been times where all them niggas have had shit to do. This is not one of those times, and where it's like you really gotta like. Even Claudio had a little something going in CMLL. Nigga, if that works for him, let him stay there for a little bit. And then when you're ready for Claudio to do shit, which it should be always. It should be like I don't know. Or the fucking trios titles that nobody's using.
Yeah, trios titles are literally sitting on the conglomeration, and their belts that should be hot shotted. That's like the one thing that I agree with everybody with is that there's no reason for the trios titles to be held with any sort of reverence. They're TV belts. Use them on TV. Yeah. They're the ones that should be defended in the opener. And it doesn't matter if you change the title holders like every 3 weeks, because who fucking cares? You're trying to have bomb ass trios matches for the title, so.
All that to say, I don't like the direction Statlander's been in, and she's best wrestler in the match. I fear, not I fear, but I feel, but it also just didn't come across like that because them niggas had a very, very standard multi-man, multi-woman match, and I felt like nothing really worked for me.
Yeah, this match definitely had a problem. Like I don't know if it's like I said, they didn't have anything planned or whatever, but this match it felt bad to watch. It wasn't like people were like fucking things up and just not like working well. It's that niggas got lost because there was a lack of anything to do. And then well, Michael, like I said, Michael was lost and didn't really know who was who and what to do. And I can't blame her for that because, like, if you watch the match itself, it was very clear that nobody had anything to fucking do.
Yeah.
Everybody, like, this was very much a means to an end. So we get down to Stat and Sheeta, and then Persephone hits Stat in the face with the belt. Sheeta puts her in that shitty little submission. Aubrey calls for the bell, and we have a new TBS champion in Hikaru Shida. Shout out to Sheeta.
Shout out to Sheeta for real.
But this just makes me wonder why we didn't beat Willow.
I don't know.
Because if the point was for Willow to enter the tournament and win the tournament, because like, and I'm not even talking about like I know Toni Storm was the point, right? Like the whole point was that at first it was going to be Toni Storm and probably the CEO was going to be champion or whatever the fuck happened, and then we pivoted the other way to where okay, now Tony's out, we have Willow. Like, if Willow was gonna be in the tournament, why didn't we have her lose the TBS title to Sheeta? She focuses on the Owen. Meanwhile, Stat can chase Sheeta around for this fucking belt or what have you, and then we build up from there. Like once again, armchair booking just doesn't work because I've never booked anything in my fucking life, so I just don't. It's unproven, right? But I feel like this is a natural thread of progression if you're trying to tell a story of some sort, where it's just like things have to happen, like there has to be causation for action. You can't act before there's a cause, especially if you don't know if there's going to be a cause. Like your plan just didn't make any sense. Perfect example, Liv Morgan in the other side, Liv Morgan in this fucking tournament as the champion. And then the person that wins the tournament in the finals who pinned her says, yeah, I'm gonna pick you again. And then she's gonna lose. Like, Io pinned the champion to win the fucking tournament and is going to lose to the champion. Like, that's not crazy to anyone.
It is a little bit.
And then on the flip side here, were you going to have Willow participate in the fucking tournament as the champion? Was that the plan? Because that seems very short-sighted. I don't know, man. So, like I said, I fucking hated it. I hated it. I hated this show. Tony Khan is a fucking pussy and a punk. Like I'm sick of you, bro. And it's only gonna get fucking worse because you're just a lazy prick, man. Like I'm tired. I'm done. I'm tired of fucking sugarcoating it. You are a lazy prick, man, and I fucking hate you. It sounds crazy for me to say, but I'm tired of watching this shit, man. I've held my tongue with this fucking Mark Briscoe and MJF shit for a fucking year. I've held my tongue with this fucking Kenny Omega shit for 6 months. I've held my tongue for the fucking women shit for even longer than a year now. And it's just, I'm sick of it, dude. Like, the Graps are good, but there's so much for me to fucking complain about, and it's literally hampering my enjoyment of this fucking show.
Yeah.
Like, I'm fucking tired of it. Niggas is complaining about the Death Riders. Look at the rest of the fucking card.
Yeah.
You niggas are enamored by this fucking MJF thing because it's like the only thing that you want to like.
It's the only thing we got, nigga.
I don't have it, so I have nothing. I'm tuning in to watch a 2-hour show every week for nothing. Nigga, I got Leo Rush for 9 minutes for no reason. Leo Rush got a title shot for no fucking reason.
I was quite literally about to say that.
They fucking blew this guy up. How the fuck is he on the show? Where the fuck are any of the fucking international talents you have that you brought in? What the fuck, man? But anyway, the Collision card is as follows. It's Shane Taylor and I believe it's fucking... Oh, okay, yeah, no, it's the entirety of STP versus the Bang Bang Gang, which is Jay White and the Guns and Cope for whatever fucking reason.
Hold up.
The Death Riders, Claudio and Pac versus Unbound Company, which is Drilla Maloney and Shingo Takagi. We've got Athena versus Rina for the number 1 spot in the Casino Gauntlet. The Demand in a squash match. Julia Hart versus Maya World. This is for number 2 in the Casino Gauntlet. Thunder Rosa and Shirakawa are in tag action. So if you wanted to know what's happening with Shirakawa, fucking nothing. We have zero plan. We don't have anything for her to fucking do. Same thing with Thunder Rosa. If you're wondering what's next for fucking Speedball, while Darby Allin steals his fucking chain in front of his face, he's teaming with Bandito and Mystico versus the Rascals. Fletcher versus LP, and then okay, but what does it do? You see what I mean? Like, this is what happens every time. It's like we go on these rants about what the fuck are you even doing in the club, and this nigga pulls out the fucking bottle service. The bottle service is a fucking Speedball and Mystico match. The Speedball, Mystico, and Bandito. This is literally Boo Boo keys. He's jingling the keys in front of everybody.
But those are some damn good keys, boy.
Who you telling?
Bandito and Mystico on the same
time. Bro, this is the fucking terrarium in the baby room. Like, what the fuck?
I'm feeling the aura chat room.
And then we have Cage and Andrade.
Oh, wait. On the other side is who?
Brian Cage, Andrade, Wolverine.
Oh, that's the match, Andrade versus Brian
Cage. Yeah.
Okay, I thought they were.
You thought it was Andrade in a cage?
No, I thought it was Andrade and Cage versus.
Could you fucking imagine? That would be crazy.
I was like, wait, didn't he turn on them niggas?
Yeah, but, sorry, we taped this collision in advance.
That would be crazy.
We taped this collision last week and we're airing it today. Sorry. Fucking AAA booking. Yeah, sorry, we recorded these out of order, so. And then, of course, it's another week where the main event is a fucking talking segment for some fucking bullshit. Before Kenny goes out there, Ospreay tries to stop him. He says, bro, it's not that I don't believe in you. I don't think you believe in yourself. Kenny says, motherfucker, I am out of time. This is my death ground. I'm gonna go out guns blazing. Do I have your support or not? Ospreay says, hey, by all means, go out there and fucking die if you want. I couldn't care less. He does the Kenny Omega thing where he's like hinting at, hey man, I've got like, I'm on borrowed time. Retirement is literally like grabbing my shoulder. He lays out what he's done, what he wants to do. He says if he loses, he'll join Cody and Hangman. The cost is too high, so the answer is no. And then he says, and then he starts talking again. He says, no, I was fucking around. The answer is yes. I'm gonna win next week. And then Max attacks him from behind, and they do a pull apart brawl to end the show. So yeah,
yippee.
Awesome. You told the women, hey, half speed, shitty fucking 6-pack challenge match. Because Kenny Omega's in the main. Kenny Omega's in the actual main. Like, you guys were the main event, like, match. But main event of the show, that's Kenny Omega. But yeah, that was the week in wrestling. Did you have anything, book report, or anything like that?
No, we're getting thumped on my head, so I got to show it. 2 matches tomorrow.
That's a bet. I am going to have to catch up on all the the pro wrestling in Japan because I started watching DDT and I'm like, you know what? DDT's kind of cool when they're not being fucking stupid. But yeah, we will see you next week. Oh yeah, we're back, baby. Almost 3 hours. We were cooking this week. Everybody was mad. Whole house was mad.
At 20 con on the grill.
Fuck that guy. Fucking had it. We will see y'all next week. Y'all have a good night and Godspeed.